Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Let us know if you can hear us. Move this down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. How's everyone doing? Let us know if you can see us, you can hear us. We're looking decent. We can hear. Okay, perfect. Welcome. This one's going to be a little bit more of a relaxed fit.
Yes.
We are going to be chill. We are not going to fight.
We actually don't promise that.
We're all going to have the same opinions. No, but kidding. Welcome to our Buffy the Vampire Slayer ranking video live stream. Yes, we're doing this live. So that means y'all are going to chime in. Y'all going to tell us, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you doing putting Joyce at God tier?
Who would say that, though? I mean, we're just going to let y'all fight it out over Xander, though.
That's true. That's true. We did kind of like joke around a little bit, being like, if you want Xander, if you're like a Xander defender, and you want us to like put him at the top, donate.
Yeah, $5 for one tier increase.
$5 for one more tier, push him up all the way to the top. Oh shit, we got Jacob Young. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, won't be here long, just I want to out you on the live stream here. I know what you did last summer. It's totally for us. Off to K-pop Demon Hunters. Yes. Love you guys so much. We love you, Jacob. Have fun. Enjoy. And we will see you Sunday, hopefully. Let's take a moment to first, before we begin, we always like to shout out our YouTube members in the chat.
That's
so
right.
Cody is going to try to see how much back we can go. Oh, Lord.
All right.
Okay, good.
So tonight with us, we have Robbie Jealous, Natalie, Kate Van D. Who else do we have? Kristen Things is here. And Villain Evil Queen, David Chambers, our wonderful mod. Katera, Carmel Adam, Deja, Liver Alone, another one of our wonderful mods.
Wonderful mod.
We have Sarah Mobs. We got Reno. I'm just scrolling and naming out new names as I see them.
If we miss you, we're so sorry, but feel free to yell at us.
Yeah. Cardback. We got Tony. We got Dapper Libra. John Campbell.
You got a 2-1 for that one. Oh, shoot. I'm getting a spam phone call. I think I saw JT. Did you say
yes,
JT?
Somewhere. Yep. JT Tice.
Sarah?
I did say Sarah Mobs.
Okay,
You'll get a second shout out.
Okay,
you win the lottery
cool.
today. Queen of Metal is here.
Now, we welcome everyone. Welcome to the YouTube, to our YouTube members, and welcome everyone else. If you're here purely to see where we rank things, we are first going to rank some of our heroes and put them on a character tier list. It's the same one, so it might get a little messy. This is our first time doing this, so go easy on us. But then we're going to do a villain tier list. And then after that, we are going to do our season ranking, meaning our official thoughts on what we thought of the whole show in its entirety.
Yes, and we got to give a huge shout out to Natalie for the super chat. Natalie says, I'm here for all the Xander hate. Love you guys, but seriously, Xander sucks.
Oh my God. Now putting in the super chat to claim Xander hate. We love you, Natalie. Thank you so much for the super chat. We're so happy you're here. Geeky says, just want to say thank you for your Buffy reactions. It was a pleasure to rewatch the show with you and a delight. You both are fantastic, funny, and adorable. Can't wait to discover your ranking. Oh, Geeky, thank you so much. And we hope that you're still here after this ranking with us. But we appreciate you. That is so awesome.
That's right. And Too Much to Bear just gifted us 5 subs, so thank you, Too Much to Bear.
Thank you so much, Too Much to Bear. That is so sweet. We love you. That is our coven bear in our chats.
And welcome back to 13 Ghosties, Devon S, LB, Dire Desires, and Apex Gamer.
Yes, welcome to those new members, or welcome back. Thank you so much. This is for you, but also for our wonderful Too Much to Bear.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
And plus is that members, any tier, which is Screen Queens or Core 4, and our Patreon members get access to our Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds live streams.
Yep.
The first part 1 and part 2, are available to all YouTube members. Anything past that will be exclusive to our members and Patreon members.
And I see a couple people are asking, is episode 21 airing tonight as well? No, episode 21 is coming out tomorrow.
Well, depending on your time zone.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Friday evening is the official drop for episode 21. Episode 22 will be dropping on Saturday. Just if anyone's confused as to where we are mentally with the show, we filmed that reaction a month ago.
Yep.
So it's already set in stone. We have seen it. That's why we kind of like now collected our thoughts a little bit. So we have seen it, and the edited version is coming out now. It's on Patreon if you guys would like to see it all its full. But yes.
Mufasa's illegitimate son says, OMG, hi gays. I don't know anything about Buffy, but I'm still here because I love y'all.
Perfect. Yeah, just if you clicked on this video and you're like, I don't want to get spoiled by Buffy, then this might not be the video for you. This might not be the live stream. We are going to be spoiling Buffy from front to back, but also major rule, and we have mods in the chat. We are 100% serious about this. No spoilers, please, for anything of the shows that we are currently watching, which is Angel and Charmed.
Yes, and even though normally we save this for the gaming stream, so I'm going to use it for tonight too, because we are doing a tier exercise. So don't spoil anything for us, because if you do spoil anything, not even Buffy related, just like in general, we will stop playing and we'll tell everyone it's your fault.
Yeah, this is a reaction channel. Our whole thing is we can't get spoiled.
Yeah.
So like, don't be that person, please. But our mods will be here to correct that. But overall, secondly, guys, please be respectful.
Yeah.
Be respectful in the chat to each other, to each other's opinions. We know that the Buffy fandom is super passionate regarding these characters and this show in general. But one, be respectful to each other in the chat. Two, these are our opinions, not yours. You're here to listen to our opinions. You're totally okay to be opposition to that. That's why the chat is there. However, we ask to just be respectful overall. Mm-hmm. We're all adults here.
Timothy Schwer says, is there confirmation that Angel Season 5 will be on YouTube, please? I hope.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, we are gonna keep putting them on YouTube.
That will be coming back next week.
Yes. Time to watch the world burn. Oh my god. Well, we'll see how everything goes. But again, I mean, also YouTube will flag anything. So keep it cute. That's all we ask.
Yep.
Keep it cute. We're all sophisticated people here. All right. Awesome. So let's kind of give you a sample. Actually, no. Let's celebrate by having a drink.
Yes.
So Cody has made this drink. You probably won't see how it looks like inside, but what is it?
So this is and this is our last official Buffy drink, and this is called Fruit Punch Mouth, which is a reference to season 1, episode 12, where Buffy tells the Master that he has fruit punch mouth because his mouth was all red. But I also saw somebody referencing an interview that Sarah Michelle Gellar once did, saying that if she could make a Buffy themed drink, she would call it Fruit Punch Mouth.
Wait, that's so cute.
So this is fruit punch and a like pre-mixed tropical fruit rum cocktail.
Yum.
And the fruit punch is Hawaiian punch, just so you know.
Cheers, everybody, to ending Buffy the Vampire Slayer, starting our final reactions, which are coming out tomorrow.
It's actually pretty good.
I like it. It's very coconutty.
Yeah, I think.
Which I'm kind of. You don't like coconuts.
I don't like coconut.
Also, shout out to David Chambers. Thank you so much for the super chat and cheers. All right, let's get over to our. I think this is the one. Oh.
All right. All right. So this is our tiers. You can see that there's 2 of them because.
Yeah.
It's because we are each going to do our own tier list.
Yes. So our tiers right now, and feel free to say like, oh, one should be this or any recommendations. However, we're pretty stuck with this one. I think we're okay. We are going to say God tier, icon, which means defend to no end, deserve better, mixed feelings, meaning like they're probably problematic. Well, you're here, meaning like you are part of the Buffy universe. You're welcome here, but we have no feelings for you. And 2, dead weight. That means they're forgettable. No need for them, or we just do not like them as characters.
Yeah, obviously that one is going to be Buffy. That's the first ranking.
Yes. So one is going to be Cody, and one is going to be mine. And obviously, wherever we are on camera, that's where it's going to be. So I think I'm doing this one.
Yes,
here.
and I'm doing this one. The fun part is that we are like reversed what you see on camera versus where we are sitting like here in our room. So I'm going to just have to remember that as we go through.
Oh my God, we're getting Spike lovers already. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. We are gonna first off, we're gonna do the heroes as we said before. So we're gonna do the heroes or just like human people. At first, this is kind of like all the characters of the Buffy universe. So we're gonna first do the heroes, and then we're gonna do a different tier list for the villains in particular, and we're gonna use the same mix because this had the most amount of people in it. So let's go, right? All right. And so who wants to go first?
I guess I will because I'm on this screen. So I'm going to rank Buffy.
Okay.
I mean, she has to go in God tier. It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She's Buffy. What more can we say? We love her.
Yes. Now, Icon doesn't necessarily like they're a perfect person. Like Icon means like they're not perfect, but we will defend to no end. They're icon of the show. God tiers mean like this is the character. This is like even if we don't like them, that they are like essential. All right, I'm gonna go first. I'm also, of course, going to be putting Buffy on God tier. I think she is the star of the show. She is not perfect. She has tons of flaws. Definitely has gone ups and downs, gone against all her friends. I would also put her to defend to no end because she is my girl. Like I will be there for Buffy no matter what. However, I do think for this show, she is God tier.
All right, let's see. Willow.
Ooh, Willow. What do we think?
This is really tough because I want to put Willow in God tier because she's Willow. But there have been some points in the show where Willow has like turned her back on Buffy a little bit.
There has been parts where like her friendship hasn't been 100%, but I mean like as we grow up, we do kind of sort of change, so I totally get that. Also, you know what I think I wanna change? I think we should put God tier Icon at the top and defend to no end be its own thing, just because I think it's they're kind of similar.
All right, I can fix that.
Yeah, let's do defend to no end.
All right, fixed. So I think I'm going to put her in defend to no end because I love Willow. She might be one of my favorite characters in the show.
However, she does have...
She has a couple of
missteps.
Missteps. Yeah. Yes, that's a good way to put it. So I think I'm going to put her in defend to no end.
That's fair. Ooh. Willow. This is so hard because there's parts of her character that I don't know if I can defend to no end, but I also love Willow. Because there's parts where I'm just like, Willow has ganged up on Buffy so many times, and I'm just like, girl, please. Or like when she cheated on Oz with Xander, but I mean that was like early years. But then also like I will defend Tara and Willow forever. So this is a little bit. That's why I have mixed feelings too. This is a little hard for me actually. This is so bad because I want to say that Willow might be mixed feelings.
Ooh.
I think I'm mixed feelings with her. Rar says, I think she's had a lot of character development throughout the series. In my opinion, I put her in God tier. She's had her not so great moments. I can acknowledge that. I think that's actually kind of But is she God tier?
I mean,
I appreciate you talking out to her. There's nuance.
This was my struggle too, because like from a purely like power perspective, Willow is absolutely God tier. She's
Technically,
so
yeah,
strong
for sure.
I feel like because we've had those moments where Willow like made some poor choices, that I had to put her in defend to no end. But I still love her. She's my girl.
And it's so interesting because I started really loving Willow when we first started, and I was like all on board with her. And then after like around season 3 into season 4, I kind of felt like our friendship just like riff a little bit, and we were still coming back together, but still our own separate lives.
Yeah.
I think, oh God, you know what? I got to speak my truth. I have mixed feelings.
All right.
That could change. Maybe I'll change it before, but I think I'm going to put mixed feelings. You're not the worst. I'm just mixed feelings about you. I can't defend you to no end because there are moments where I did not agree.
Yeah.
You're a piece of magic. We got to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Xander. Oh, fuck. Lavelle Harris.
I cannot justify putting him higher than mixed feelings because
Ooh.
I mean, this is the most definition of mixed feelings character that I could possibly have. Xander has had some positive moments. He has had some really essential ones. Like I'm thinking to the episode in season 7 where Dawn thought that she was going to be a potential slayer.
Those are like stand-up moments.
And he had that great, like honestly, really heartfelt conversation with her. And he was always looking out for her too. Like Xander had a lot of really positive moments. He also had a tremendous amount of very, 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 very negative ones. And so I kind of like, part of me wants to put him in deserved better because I do think that his character itself, like the writing of the show, could have been better. And I think that he would have been written differently if the show came out today.
You are so right. I do think Xander would have benefited with a little bit more of a nuanced writing perspective because I kind of feel like he felt a little one note. I mean, he definitely had, okay, let me not say that. Not one note. He had growth for sure. There was moments where he really grew, but then he like fell back a few steps and then, I don't know, but the one season, I will always say this, the one season where I think that he thrives is season 4. I think season 4 is where I related to Xander a lot. I kind of felt like I knew where he was getting from because like his friends were off doing things
and he was
like
feeling kind of aimless, not really sure like
yeah,
where he should go.
But the first 3 seasons, ooh, that is rough. That is rough. The way that he talks to Buffy sometimes was just out of line for me. Yeah. I'm just like, and this is me because I'm thinking like, Buffy is also in the wrong many times, but Xander sometimes just did what he wanted to do and then had no repercussions because of it. There's many times where he probably should have learned a lesson, but he kind of just was there. I think if he learned from some of the lessons that he took, in the later seasons, I think I would probably have a definitive feeling with him. So yeah. I personally think I'm gonna put him in mixed feelings as well. I can't with good heart say that he's dead weight. He literally is essential to the Scooby Gang. He is the heart, as they say. But first few seasons cannot get on board with him. I know a lot of people came for us around the first few seasons because we were like so harsh on Xander, but it was rough, guys. It was rough. It's this rank based on hotness. No, that'll be like a second one.
All right. So next up is everyone's father, Mr. Giles.
Oh, this could be ranked on hotness.
Yeah.
I already know.
I'm gonna put him in defend to no end. I really want to do God tier icon because he is such an icon, but I also have to think of like near the end of the show, he really started to drop off because
Ooh, yeah.
he started to like.
Well, I mean, granted, he was in less episodes.
But I also mean like he. Like think about the episode, one of the last episodes where we really interacted with him, which is the one where he and Robin worked together to basically kidnap Spike so that Robin could get revenge on Spike.
I think season 7 was a. Oh, I know. I think season 7, I would just solely on season 7, I would put him at deserved better. I think we could have done a lot more with Giles than we did.
But I also think like he supported Buffy so much so early. Like even in the one episode in season 3 where for her 18th birthday, like he tricked her and drugged her and everything. Like even he had to stop himself and came clean to Buffy before the actual story.
Yeah.
Like, and we've also seen him have some like really badass moments. Giles is amazing. I would love a like young Ripper show.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave him in Defend and No End.
I personally think he's an icon. I think he's essential, even though yes, he is absent from a majority of the last 2 seasons. The first 5 seasons for me, I just can't find anything wrong. Like even on his worst moments, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. It's not to the point where I'm like having to like defend people where I'm like, no, fucking back off my man, you know? I can't go to that level, but for God tier icon, I think, I mean, look at that. Buffy and Giles right next to each other. I think that fits. Also, very weird that we have mixed feelings. We must be basing our feelings for Xander and Willow off of season 3 alone.
All right. Next up is Spike, who I guess he probably spent the majority of the show as a hero. So we'll say he's a hero.
We're saying right? Hero for now. He most likely will be in the villain tier list as well.
Okay.
So just so you guys know, we're separating those two. Oh, also another note, guys, we are basing this on only Buffy. Any Angel characters that like transfer over, we're not counting that. We're not thinking about that. We are only solely on the character development within the Buffy show. What do we think of Spike?
I gotta put him in icon. I love Spike. He's so funny.
Yeah.
Like he was. There are some very unsavory moments in season 6, but he overall was just such a breath of fresh air for the show. I really think James Marsters just did such a good job with this character, and I love Spike. He's one of my faves, so I'm gonna put him in God tier.
I think I'm gonna do the same because I can't go to Defend to No End because, listen, the Spike lovers can do that. I will be like, actually, I think Spike was definitely wrong here, but I can't knock it. I can't, not see him be in the God tier. Yeah. I cannot see him be an icon of this show, So I think I have to put him at God tier, but I will acknowledge his faults. I will acknowledge his missteps, even during, mainly probably season 6. I think he definitely had a great run in season 7, but from season 4 on, I really do think his character growth tremendous.
Yeah.
But I can't be in the comments being like, no, don't speak about Spike like this.
All right, Anya.
Now this is post. This is not Anyanka, but this is Anya, and it's not odd.
This one is really tough. I love Anya. She's such a funny character. I love how frank she is. She's delivered some of the like really great lines in a lot of our favorite episodes. Like I think a standout for me is her what's the word that I'm looking for? Her scene, her monologue.
The body. I still rewatch that scene, guys. Like I go back and I watch because I just want to cry. Do you guys just want to like have a moment where you just want to cry? I do that to Anya's scene, Anya's monologue.
And And I could see an argument for deserved better just purely in the sense that she was the romantic interest for Xander. And I think Anya, as a character, deserved a better man. I kid. I mean, I do actually think that they make a lot of sense for each other. I'm gonna put her in deserved better.
You feel good? You feel good
I
about it?
feel good.
Again, we can like look back on it and change anything, but we're locking this in for now.
Yes.
Okay. Fuck Anya. No, I'm kidding. I love Anya. I absolutely love Anya. I think the more we saw of her, the more I fell in love with her. Her comedy was always on point. Her just like moments where she just like out of left field has those moments. I mean, her fear of bunnies alone just made it for me. However, I do think that moment, someone said in the comments that Empty Places, the one that we just saw like a few weeks ago, I hated that moment for Anya. I did not. I just felt like season 7 didn't do her justice, except for like the little background lore that she got from that one episode that Buffy tried to kill her. Season 7 and I see season 6, I think her character, like there was like peak Anya moments and then it just like went downhill. So I think I agree with you. I think our girl Anya deserved better than what she got on the show. I was really hoping that she was gonna get there. But ultimately it just like, and you guys will see our reactions to the finale. We all know what happens in the finale. I think I'm also kind of thinking about that a little bit too.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Dawn.
Also, just want to take a quick moment right now. Rest in peace, Michelle Trachtenberg.
Yeah.
Listen, your legacy is going to continue on forever. And I just want to take a moment here just to say rest in peace, Michelle. But Dawn as the character.
So my initial thought is deserved better because I'm specifically thinking about the fact that Dawn's one consistent thing is that she had a lot of people around her who like loved her and cared for her and still felt alone. But at the same time, she was a teenager. Didn't we all go through that phase where we were
we were all annoying.
No one really cares about me.
Some people think I'm still annoying.
Not me. I would put. I think I want to put Dawn in Defend to No End. I loved her character arc as we got through the rest of the show. She had some low points. Yes, she was a whiny teenager, and I think that's like I can't really fault her for that because the way that she was portrayed as a like whiny 14-year-old is just like realistic to how some people act at that age.
Yeah.
So I can't be like this is over the top annoying, right? But then she did throw Buffy out of the house.
But she did throw Buffy out of the house for sure.
I think deserved better. I think that that scene where she like led everyone throwing Buffy out of the house really like messed up her trajectory for me because she was becoming like she was starting to do research on her and she was defending herself. Like she was really becoming a like important member of the whole gang. And then that happened and it felt really out of character for her at the time. So I wish that we would have had a better ending.
Yeah. Also, Tamara, no. The gaslighting. Wait, you guys don't remember Dawn in like 11 in season 1? Oh my God. I actually do agree with you. I'm kind of fighting between Defend to No End or Deserved Better because I do know that a lot of people do not like Dawn. Like I remember reading the comments and a lot of people did not like Dawn and some people still don't. And I feel like I would defend her to no end because I think she does have a great progression. But the thing is that I don't think it was explored to its full potential. I really don't think, like, we got to a point with her where she was like knowing everything. Like, I felt like Dawn could have been a watcher, like, or just like done something really great. Which, as much as I love the talk with Xander, I love that little scene. It also just meant a lot to me post Michelle's passing. Also, thank you, David Chambers. Yes, rest in peace, Michelle. At the same time, I also was kind of like, well, Dawn, you are contributing so much. Like, you actually are. You're fighting back. You're using spells. You're like doing everything because you're yearning to do more. And I think season 7 did a really great job with her character.
Yeah.
I just wish it was just more. I don't like that it just stopped at like, okay, you're just there. You're just gonna be moral support. You know, like talking that way to her. But I do remember the aspects of like season 5 where she was like, yeah, she was annoying. She didn't stay put. She wanted to do more. I'm like, hold up, we can't just go out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say deserved better.
All right.
Oh, do you want to move for me?
Yeah, I'll move her for you.
Yes, I have short arms.
All right.
Hello, Cord.
Hey, Court. All right. So, next up is Tara. I don't even need to think about this. Icon. Love her. Best character in the
Amber
show.
Benson, we love you.
She's my favorite.
I know that you're watching right now, but
like she really is my favorite character. I connected with her so much, and I really hated what happened to her at the end of season 6.
broke my fucking heart. Season six. Ooh, shit. But yeah, you keep going. Sorry.
Oh,
I
no, that
interrupted
was
you.
that was it. I am hoping to like meet Amber Benson one day. We've mentioned that we're going to HellmouthCon next year, so fingers crossed that she will be there, because we did get a cameo from her singing her song from Once More with Feeling,
Which I'm sure she does a lot, but it meant a lot to us. And thank you to that person who sent it to us, who bought it for us. Oh, it meant so much.
Yeah.
I think we like teared up when we saw it.
we did.
But yeah, Tara got tier. Someone says she's on her own tier. I do think. Oh, and I'm gonna talk about Tara a little bit more.
Okay.
The season 6, I think, was Tara's also shining moment, because I think season 6 also gave Tara a little bit of her own. Like, she wasn't just like Willow's girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think season 6 made her own character. And I think the moment with Buffy where she is looking out for her, she's looking into things, and she's just let Buffy cry. She didn't judge, she just let her feel her feelings and was just there. And then on top of that, she was like on Spike's ass, just being like, I got you. I see you.
Yeah,
I see you.
she
That's a friend. That is a good
the friend that Buffy needed. She's like the one example of the friend that Buffy needed.
Oh no, what happened? Did we miss something? do, 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 do. Can we have a new tier list of who we want back in the prequel, starting with Tara, ending with her? Exactly. Everything up. I agree with everything, and I love the love that she had for Willow, and also I love that she had the bravery. I guess not bravery, but just like the gumption to stand up to Willow and just be like, Willow, you got to do this. And then on top of that, she said, like, we will end things because you are not doing great things right now.
Yeah.
Oh, can we also say that, like, Willow also did that spell on Tara? Mixed feelings. I'm just saying.
All right. Mr. Angel. Where should he go?
Mr. Angel. Now we're talking about seasons 1 to 3, and I
Yep.
guess the selected few moments where he did show up on the show. What do you think? Talk it out, babe. You gotta talk it out.
All right, so we got this guy, right? He starts dating a 16-year-old. He is. Let's
We're
remind
like,
ourselves.
well, well, we're gonna just put you right down there.
Let's remind ourselves how old Angel is.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. So, I want to say,
hey, Kat Van D, I hope you're doing okay. I hope we didn't miss anything in the chat. Okay. Yes. Continue with Angel.
I want to say, I think I want to say, I'm so torn. Okay, so he has been like helping us out in the early seasons, and we're like, season 3 is going to be top of mind because in the last couple of Buffy lives, we have been talking about season 3 in particular. I'm thinking about like the scene where he is like playing along with Faith. Like he was great. He was a really important part of the team. He was always looking out for Buffy. I think I'm gonna put him in deserved better.
Okay.
Because I think that we could have done a little bit more. He did struggle with like Buffy when she was trying to set boundaries with him.
Yeah.
That like he wasn't really like here about it. And I think that like he was a little underutilized too, just like in his character, because at some point it just seemed like he was the like I'll swing in and save the day at the last minute sort of thing. And I feel like for like at least most of the show being the only vampire ever who has also a soul, like we could have done so much more with that.
Yeah.
So I feel good. I feel good with deserved better.
Yeah, I am. It's strange because in the first 3 seasons, it was mainly the love, and then we got a big twist, and then after that, Buffy is just like fighting for Angel so much to the point where we're like, okay, we get it. You guys are in love. Like we're causing problems, you know? So like at this point, because we're not counting him and Angel, it is a little tough. I kind of want to put him on God tier just because like even though I know there's so many flaws and it's just like when it comes to Buffy it's just like a hot mess. I kind of know that he is important to the show and that he is an icon of the show, which is why he went on to have his own show. I'm torn because I'm like, did he deserve better? I'm like, did he? I think he was just okay. We just knew where he needed to go. He just needed to work on himself. But I also will defend, no, but that's later on. Well, we'll talk about it in the Angel stuff. But like,
yeah, I mean, Angel especially is tough because we have so much of his show that we are still finishing, but
yeah.
like it's really hard to like separate out the Angel that was in Buffy from the Angel that we know and love in his own show.
I kind of wanna, oh, this is so tough. I'm torn between God, I'm really struggling here with Angel. Yeah, I'm gonna say deserve better because I feel like there's just so much to his character that we could have done on Buffy. Even like moments where he did return, we could have done a lot more. But I'm sure like that was just like logistics on being on the show Buffy. But I feel like we could have done a little bit better. But I mean, I feel like the focus definitely went to like Spike and improving his character overall, which I don't blame. I think that was a very good decision.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna put. I can't with good heart say mixed feelings.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Cordelia.
Sorry. Anyways, go. You go. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm putting her in defend to no end. I just think like the I don't want to say class of people because that's not what I mean, but like the set of characters who I think deserve to be in God tier. I want to say like Cordelia is just a little bit.
Like you recognize her flaws and you can't defend every action.
I still love Cordelia. Like she's so funny. Like I love like all her witty lines with Buffy, but then we got so many times too where she was still a good friend and she was like there for at least some people when they needed her to be. Without Cordy, we wouldn't have had the wish because she was the one who made the wish.
That's true.
I gotta say, I think defend to no end feels good and correct and proper to me.
It's so weird because I feel like without a doubt she should be on God tier. I think she is iconic, but I think you're right. Also, is it kind of weird that I'm not defending anyone to no end? Isn't that weird? What is going on?
I wasn't saying anything.
Holy crap. Yeah, we're talking Cordy. I'm gonna do defend to no end, mostly because I feel like usually when we talk about Cordy, I feel like some people bring up like, well, she treated a lot of people horribly.
Which
she did. Yeah, and I will defend Miss Queen C. We're gonna defend Cordy on this channel. There's no Cordy slander for us. I love Cordy. I love Charisma Carpenter. And that's just Buffy. I would have loved to have Cordelia more involved in the show post season 3, but what are you gonna do? I think I'm gonna do defend to no end for Cordy.
All right, next up is Oz. Oz. I'm gonna put Oz also in deserved better.
Okay.
I mean, he was a really fun character. I love his. I mean, Seth Green just delivered his comedy so well. He was very deadpan. He was very loyal to Willow up until that one part in season 4.
Yeah.
Where he just completely like. Pew,
yeah, and then he like ran away, and then we had mixed feelings about Willow. I don't know.
And so I don't know that I could defend him to no end, but I definitely have more than mixed feelings about him because I did really like Oz. I thought Oz was a great addition to the cast for a really long time. And I thought it was so interesting then that he ended up coming back later with his like, I've gone on retreat and I have figured out how to control my feelings. And I thought that was really cool. I like that they did that with him. I feel like, I think part of it was just like Seth Green not necessarily being able to come back in later seasons.
Yeah, that's what you heard.
But I really liked him, so I'm gonna stick with deserved better.
I feel like I'm gonna piss people off with this statement. I'm gonna clarify it with this statement. It's just if I was looking at this and just the overall show, I would put Oz in. Well, you're here.
Ooh.
Only because I'm like, I really enjoyed him in season 2 and 3 where it was like the early times and he was really like involved, but then like after that it got just really bumpy. So that's why I'm then like wondering like if he stuck around, if he was like given a better storyline in season 4, I think I would have probably liked him or like felt more of a connection to his character. You know, like there's me being connected to Cordelia, to Buffy, to Tara, but then there's Oz and I'm like but he's like a wolfy boy. I'm gonna say deserve better.
Annie J says shady, but speaker to Sergio, put it in the burn book.
Oh my god. No, I think I'm gonna say I honestly do think it's deserved better because I think his storyline could have gone so much better. if he were to stick around, if he were to kind of have a more fleshed out character. But at the same time, if that didn't happen, then we wouldn't have had the Tara Willow stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe we could have done something with his character a little bit more.
All right. Next up is Faith.
Ooh. I've seen so many people say like despise, but then some people love. It's like I feel like Faith is very controversial.
This one is really tough for me.
Because we don't really have a now remember, we're talking about like the hero side of Faith, but it's kind of tough because she has been like
you can't
a majority,
really separate.
Yeah, it's part of her character. So we'll include her both in like the villain aspect and in this one. So we'll just combine it a little bit.
So if we're talking just Slayer Faith, like up until the first half of season 3 and then in season 7, that's the only Faith that we're talking about?
No, we can include the middle part because she is like still a Slayer. She's still a part of the storyline. So we have to, that's kind of part of her personality. So we kind of have to remember those moments.
I think I'm gonna stick her in Defend to No End. Because I like Faith, I think that her fall from grace, like her descent into being a villain,
was needed.
I wouldn't say needed, but I think that it makes so much sense for her character. Like when she showed up, her watcher was just killed. She was a scared little girl trying to put on a big face because she needed to like feel like she could keep up with Buffy, who like had her friends and her mom and like all that support. And I think that really shows with how Faith was when she returned, where once she was able to get to a more stable point in her life, when she was able to kind of like work through some of those feelings of abandonment and being betrayed by people who were by authority figures who mattered to her, I think that like she was able to turn around and be a like unambiguous good person.
Yeah.
And so I think that Faith deserves to be in Defend to No End. I can't quite justify God tier icon, but it's close because she's just so good.
It's so funny. I'm gonna say the opposite.
Okay.
And I don't know how people are gonna take it, but for my truth, I think Faith is God tier icon. There's moments in her story that I can't defend, but that's the point of her characters. You're right. Like she's meant to rattle us, to kind of be the. We said this before. You said something like she's like some ego.
Oh yes, this was my.
You said it in the reaction. I remember that.
This was my point in the reaction. Is the three characters of Buffy, Kendra, and Faith are like the ego, super ego, and id respectively. So Kendra is the super ego. She's the I know exactly, like I'm going to act in the way that I think is like always the most correct. Even like there are the rules. These are the rules. I follow the rules. This is how it's supposed to be. And Faith is the exact opposite. She's very like, I'm going to do what I want to do. And listen, I only took Psych 101. So there are probably a lot of people in the chat who are like, Cody, you have no idea what you're talking about.
But your general understanding.
But to me, I think that Faith is such a really good example of a character who represents id, because she's just following her, like her heart, her desires. She's doing what will satisfy her, regardless of how it affects other people. And then Buffy is in between, where she is trying to balance the, doing the right thing while also wanting to satisfy the self. And so I think that I don't know if that was intentionally written that way or just that, like, to have the difference in characters, the way that the show wanted that it happens to fit into with that, like, psychoanalytical framework. But I thought it was so great to have a character right after Kendra who seemed to be like the best possible like example of what a Slayer on paper should be.
Yeah.
To get Faith, who was the exact opposite.
Absolutely. And this is why we have Cody on the channel, because he really uses his brain. I like to laugh and giggle. We have some shipping already starting. Faith and Buffy. Hunting Swan says, no, this is a commonly accepted analysis. So smart of you to pick up on it. Yeah. I think Faith is God tier. I think she's essential to the show. I think she is a big part of the season. She really changes things up. She gives us a little bit of energy. I love her presence when she ever comes on. Does she have problematic moments? For sure. I mean, even like problematic moment with Xander, like I'm not okay with that. So like I don't think I can defend it, but like some of her actions down the line, I don't know. But I do acknowledge that she is that's why she comes back so much, because she is iconic. So I want to say that that's where I put her.
All right, I'm gonna call out a couple comments. Too Much Bear says Cody be thinking Sergio go burr.
Stop.
And Hunting Swan says that's not true. You're both very perceptive, which I agree
Oh,
with.
thank you.
Because you think of things in a very different way than I do, and you come up with like ideas that I would never think of in my
I try to
wildest
think
dreams.
outside the box sometimes.
And Andrea Lopez says you both are so cute.
Oh, thank you. What John Campbell say? Best way to describe Faith is she's neither black or white. She's in between and had the best growth by season 7. I do agree with that. But again, we can't really speak to that because a part of it is in another show.
Yeah.
Also, hey, Rocket Ocean. All right.
Oh, and actually, I do want to say, Michael says Giles is Yoda, Buffy is Luke, and Faith is Anakin, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah.
When I was writing out my thoughts to prepare for the season ranking that we're going to go into at the end of the video, I thought of the end of Giles's arc as the quote from Yoda in what is one of my favorite Star Wars movies, but I think one of the least favorite, episode 8, The Last Jedi. Was it The Last Jedi or was it Rise of Skywalker? One of those two movies. Yoda is talking to Luke, two Force ghosts sitting on a log talking to each other, and Yoda says they are what oh shoot, I wrote it down. I want to get the quote right. Hold on.
Yeah. Also, hey KDB, how you doing? Hopefully everyone's having a good time out there with this. We thought that this was going to take us like
30
an
minutes.
hour,
Yeah.
or like less than an hour. This is actually already at 53 minutes. Holy crap.
So the Yoda quote is, "We are what they grow beyond. That is the true burden of a master." And I think that like relates to Giles so well, because by the end of the show, he's like, you know, Buffy is beyond his reach. Like he can't.
She can do
he
it on
doesn't
her
have
own.
that same sway on her. She can do it on her own, and she
Yeah.
doesn't need him like she used to. And he struggles with that.
Which is why I think that they're both God tier.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Ooh.
All right.
I feel like another maybe not controversial figure, but also a not very exciting one for people. We have Riley. Yeah, Riley. Put in your votes now. What do you think? Well, there it is. Our first, well, you're here.
Right, she says thank you next.
That should have been a tier. Thank you next. Damn it.
All right. So Riley had some important, like I think that Riley helped Buffy move on from Angel a bit and like heal herself somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he just, you know, there have been better love interests. He's no Parker. But
Yeah. Also, shout out to I Can Prep 2 for the super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And says, totally random, but can I get an enormously outlandish Horror Bandwagon birthday shout out to my kiddo, Zoe? Hello, Zoe. She turned 16. A sweet 16. She's a ghoulish theater kid. Oh, just like us.
Mm-hmm.
With the kindest soul in the world. I'm so proud to be her mom. Of course. Ready?
Are we gonna sing?
We're going to sing.
All right, we're gonna sing.
Enormously outlandish, though. Oh, my God.
Okay.
Have you heard us?
Outlandish is not something in my vocabulary, but I know
Also,
Sergio will deliver.
For those who are like Buffinites here, excuse us. We do
This
like
is a
to
tradition.
sing. We do like to sing "Happy Birthday" on our live streams.
All right.
Ready?
Yes.
Ooh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zoe. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. All right. The Glee bandwagon. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, look at all the love in the chat. Yes. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna settle with while you're here. I think there are some characters that are coming up in this tier list that are gonna be dead weight, and Riley is like a little bit above it.
I want to say that too. I really like when I think back on it. I have no like motivation to go revisit his episodes. Like the only episode that I think he really kind of thrived in, and he barely was in it, was the one where he returned. I forget, like he was with his wife.
Yep.
And I like that during that season, season 6, right?
Yes, it was
season 6. I think that he provided something for Buffy. Like he actually for a little bit provided something for Buffy that she can kind of use to help her get through.
She actually got some closure for once.
Got some closure. I kind of like during the episode she felt a certain way, and he provided something for her. But I do agree that during a time, one thing I will thank him so much for is helping us out during the time that Joyce was sick. He was there for us, but then he did complain, and then he went to go get sucked on the side. So I don't know. I think well, you're here. I don't think he's dead weight though. I do think that he's obviously essential to the story, and he does provide a lot of like progression for Buffy in some ways. I can't really say unless we do like a rewatch on the details of that. Yeah. So if you can move.
Although let's not forget the one episode where we all liked him the best, where he came back and he and Buffy got some closure. Well, mostly Buffy got some closure. He did not tell Buffy he was married until Sam was there and was like, "Hey, baby." All right, Joyce. Joyce.
What do you mean, Joyce?
I just don't know. I don't know.
You're
exactly.
going to put her in dead weight because
Absolutely
it's accurate.
Absolutely not. Oh my God, that's foul. That's
I'm kidding.
Foul.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Okay.
All right. I'm going to put her in icon because I love Joyce. She is great. She really struggled with Buffy being the Slayer, and I think it was more from a place of concern for her child and wanting her child to be safe.
Yeah.
And like we think of so many times where she was just there for Buffy when Buffy needed her to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And she was there for Dawn when Dawn needed her to be there. And then she wasn't there for either of them because she was dead, but she did have a really like just even the fun like bonding over soap operas with Spike. Like,
oh, that's so good.
I love Joyce.
I think Joyce for me has a special place in my heart, and I've said this before, and sorry to get very vulnerable here, but during like the pretty much very metaphorical coming out to Joyce and how Joyce took it just reminded me of my mom. Like me and my mom had a rough patch because I came out to her and was also kicked out of the house, and it was just very rough. But then like we worked on the relationship, and my mom was now like at our wedding and like celebrating us. So Joyce has a very special place in my heart. And I just always want to protect her. I kind of want to say defend to no end.
All right.
Yeah, I'll defend to no end, Joyce.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
All right, so now
Also another special moment. I love the moment where she has in the hospital where she's talking to Buffy and she's saying like, "Oh, Buffy, my sweet Buffy." Like she's asking her to take care of Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Cry, tears. I love her. Sorry.
All right, so we have officially reached the point in our tier list where it's villain. So we are gonna have to do some scrolling.
Well, no, yeah, we're gonna do some scrolling because this is a little scrambled. Sorry, guys. So there's a lot of the potentials. Do we need to rank the potentials, the potential slayers? Oh, you know who needs to? Kendra.
Yes. Okay. So.
Yeah, it's a huge list. Like a lot of characters aren't in here, so we might not do all of them.
All right, so we got to do Kendra. Let's pull these up now.
There we go. Well, we have to do the same over here.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's just do Kendra. We're gonna do Kendra here.
I'm gonna put Kendra in Defend to No End, because I think she was what Buffy needed at the time, because Buffy, when Kendra came in, was really struggling with like being a slayer and balancing that with her life, and Kendra like gave her enough of that, like owning who she was as a slayer.
Yeah.
I know that we kept Mr. Pointy till the end.
Oh.
And
wait, do we ever talk about Mr. Pointy ever again though?
I'm pretty sure that Buffy says it at least once.
Okay.
Like in like season 6 or
like
7.
post high school.
Yeah. So Kendra absolutely deserved better, but in my mind, like Defend to No End is a little bit above that, because while I think that she deserved better, I also I don't know how the show would have ended up if we had kept Kendra, because I think at the same time, like as much as it's sad that Kendra is no longer with us, Faith coming in also gave something to Buffy that like helped her grow.
Also, shout out to Kate Van D. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you.
Thank you for your Buffy adventure. It's one of my favorite shows, and it's been wonderful to see y'all go through it. Much love. Thank you so much, Kate Van D. And thank you so much for the super chat.
She's
Here's
an
it for you.
icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment.
I totally agree with everything you said. Part of me kind of wants to put her at God tier, but she is only in the first two seasons, so I think I'm gonna give her a deserved better. You know why? Because I think she went out too soon. I think she went out too quickly. Drusilla, I think she like put a spell or something, or she said something, and she got hypnotized and then got her throat slashed. What a way to go. I kind of wanted her to really fight it out, be side by side by Buffy and die like this grand death. I mean, she was defending everybody in that moment, I think. But still, I kind of wanted her to go in a much better fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So I think deserved better is for me.
All right. So who are we going to do next on the list? Should we do Andrew? Because
Andrew is technically
a
hero at some point.
All right. So if we're looking at the whole.
Oh, okay. We're looking at holes, apparently.
If we're looking at the entirety of the character, I'm going to say Andrew is mixed feelings, because there are some parts of season 7 that just really tickled me. Like
I think he thrives in season 7. Season 6, I honestly, unfortunately, I cannot stand him.
But he also was, I mean, he was such a pick-me for so long too. So
when the gauge of the pick-me.
Shout out to Sarah Campbell. Thank you for the super chat. She says, I just want to say thanks for taking us on this Buffy adventure. I don't want it to end.
Same, girl. This is why we have a Buffy week.
Yeah.
I am going to put Andrew at mixed feelings as well. I'm going to put Andrew at mixed feelings. Who's someone who's like for sure we need to put up?
All right, let's see. Should we rank Kennedy?
I think we have to. The potential slayers that we need to talk about are for sure Kennedy, I think Rona, and I think Amanda. And that's mostly the names that I can remember. And Jenny.
We need Jenny. We need Principal Wood.
And then the other principals.
Mr. Flutie. We need.
No.
You well, I mean, is Snyder a good guy?
But he's like a human. We can talk about him in human, because he's not a true villain, but he is a human.
All right, who else can we pull in?
I think that's mostly everyone. Let's put Harmony pre-vampire.
Okay, we'll put Harmony.
Let's just start there, because we have to go at the same thing.
Okay.
So guys, next, I'm
gonna pull them up while we talk.
Okay. Do you want to talk about Kennedy while you do that?
Yes. So Kennedy is such an interesting character, because I know that I know that a lot of people have a lot of feelings about Kennedy, and I think that a lot of those feelings are very valid because Kennedy has strong feelings about herself and her opinion of herself. I think that Kennedy, she was a fighter. I think that she was sometimes very supportive of Willow, although at the same time a lot of like her interactions with Willow were just
Willow a lot.
like she was forcing Willow along, and like she also just seemed to be drawn to power rather than like actually liking Willow. So I kind of want to put her in dead weight.
Speak your truth, girl. Speak your truth.
Dead weight. Dead weight. I could do without her. She did help Willow heal a little bit, but honestly, I think Willow could have healed herself. So,
I am gonna put Kennedy at. Actually, I personally do not. She doesn't matter to me. I mean, she's not forgettable to me, but she just like, yeah, she's not Tara. She actually, no, I do have kind of a feeling, because every time I think about the episodes where she's like really trying to instigate stuff when there's like, we can't do that, and she's going against Buffy so many times, and she starts off the season being like very whatever. But I mean, I guess you could, but I mean, she's I don't know. I think
that Kennedy, like, really, she came off to me like she thought that she should have been the Slayer.
I mean, I also don't think I could give Kennedy being even next to Riley, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to put her at dead away too.
All right.
I just can't. I just don't have those feelings for, and it's tough because season 7 was a bit, a lot.
All right, Rona, I'm gonna put her in Well You're Here.
Same.
Because I think that, and I'll just put her up here for you.
Yeah.
I think that I loved her entrance. She gets off the bus. She's like, we have no idea who she is, but she just all of a sudden gets attacked by vampires. Then Buffy is here to save her.
Yeah.
Like, I think that like she was a big part of the coup against Buffy, but she also was one of the people more harmed in the fight with Caleb that led up to that conversation. And I think that like while a lot of other people were just piling on, I think Rona even before then was really questioning whether like going into that was right. And so I think that she was at least a little more justified in that conversation than a lot of the other people having the conversation. But
yeah.
There weren't a lot of like outstanding positive moments for me.
Same thing. I think the only one for me that really like pissed me off was during the one where everyone's talking to each other and just being mad at each other, or actually not mad at each other, mad at Buffy. She had the fucking audacity to say what she said, something about like the Wicked Witch, or like the witch is dead, or something like that, while she was already leaving out of her own house.
Yeah,
I didn't like that. But besides that, take her or leave her. I don't really care. So you're here.
So now that we're saying that, I almost want to
dead weight.
I'm gonna stick with my rankings.
We can change them,
because I kind of like in like hearing us talk this through a little bit more, I kind of want to switch them.
Okay.
Because there were some like positive moments with Kennedy. Like,
I like the episode where she helped Willow through the whole time where she was Warren.
Like Kennedy did like. There were some really good, like, positive, encouraging moments where she was actually being supportive of Willow. So I think I'll bump her up to While You're Here. Maybe put Rona down here.
Damn.
All right.
I actually think I'm going to. I actually think I'm gonna bump down Rona. Just talking about that moment in season 7. I think I'm gonna keep them there. I think I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep them there. Amanda, loved her. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm gonna put her in Deserved Better. She was, I loved that. I think we spent some of the most time with her of all the potential slayers. I loved her journey from like being the awkward kid all the way through like being part of the like core group of potential slayers.
Yeah.
And I think that she deserved better as a character because of how everything ended. So I'm gonna put her there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I think she deserved better. I don't have any mixed feelings about her. I think she deserved better. All right, Mr. Flutie, deserved better. I'm gonna put deserved better for Mr. Flutie.
And I'm going to also say he deserved better because he got literally eaten by a bunch of
he was not Snyder.
People possessed by hyenas. So
yeah, what a way to go, man. Getting eaten by hyenas, but also he was great. He was a great principal, I think. Snyder.
I'm gonna put him in while you're here because I don't have mixed feelings for him, but I also don't think that he's dead weight. Snyder offered a lot of interesting progression to the story. So he like the stuff from like season 2 where he reveals that he knows what a hellmouth is and that there's like vampires are like he's in the know about all that. But then his little goober moments of like busting into the cafeteria thinking he's busting a drug ring when his boss is literally doing some like supernatural like hostage negotiation with Buffy and the gang.
Yeah.
So and I do want to like say at least one positive thing about Snyder, which is that in the episode where the adults ate all the chocolate and he turned into a kid, he said some very funny things, and there was a lot of great comedy between like Giles and Snyder's interactions. So I'm gonna leave him in while you're here. I don't think that I don't think the show would be better if he wasn't in the show at all. So
okay, I am gonna put him in mixed feelings. He both irritated me, but that was the point of his character, and I think he did really, really well. And during the high school years, at least, I think he really got under skin. He had really funny lines, and I kind of like was looking to see what he was gonna say. But in the serious moments when he was there, he annoyed the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, just go away. So I am mixed feelings with Principal Snyder. I think he is hilarious and a staple of the show, but at the same time, I can't put him any higher for sure. Robin. Robin Wood.
Robin Wood. What do you think, y'all? Where should he go?
Not you asking the chat. Oh no!
I'm torn between Defend and No End and Deserved Better. I don't think he's God tier.
Robin was sexy. He's a sexy man.
I think he deserved better. He was a sexy man. And you know what he deserved is maybe instead of deserving better, I think deserved therapy is a good, because Robin had a lot of like really twisted up feelings, understandably so, about the death of his mom. But he did also, I mean, he was supportive of Buffy.
He was wanting to fight.
He gave her a job that paid her real money. And he was willing to fight. He was good at fighting too. And I actually really liked him and Faith as a like couple for that period of time where like everyone in the house was hooking up with each other. I liked his character a lot. You know what? I'm gonna bump him up to Defend and No End.
Oh shit, okay. I'm gonna put him in Deserved Better. I think if we met him a little bit earlier and not in the final season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I think I would have wanted a little bit more to his character. I think we just found out everything too late and it was just so fast. Again, in my opinion, I think it was just too much to comprehend, but like at the same time, I liked the character and I wanted to know more and I wanted to see how he would have done with the gang past all of this drama. Yeah. You know? So I think Deserved Better for me, for sure. Jennifer Calendar. What do you think?
I think I'm gonna put her in Defend and No End because she deserved better, and like to me, Defend and No End is above like a higher ranking that
Okay.
deserved better. So like she absolutely deserved a better ending than she got. I would have loved to see an alternate reality Buffy the Vampire Slayer where Jenny was like a mentor magically speaking to Willow early on, when Willow was very much being like kept in a box by Giles. And like he was I think rightfully so, now that we know where everything ends, but he was trying to like keep her from progressing too quickly. I think that Miss Calendar could have been a really interesting mentor for Willow to have. And I also really loved the relationship that she had with Giles. And we can't forget that the only reason we were able to get rid of Angelus is because she was able to, on her own, translate that spell and put it on a floppy disk, and that we were able to find it later. Without that, Angelus would have just been running around Sunnydale forever.
Yeah.
So she's great. I don't know that she's quite god tier, but I think that she's pretty close.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Defend to No End as well for Jennifer Calendar. I think Jenny Calendar. Sorry, now I'm saying Jennifer. Jenny Calendar. I think I can't say deserved better because I gotta give it to the show. Her death scene is a very big moment in the show for me. I thought that when that happened, it solidified of the danger of Angelus and the loss of that character. I think we needed to lose a one of the main players and a love interest at that. But I will defend her actions, and I think she was working so hard to kind of clear her name and help out, and it just didn't. So I will defend her for sure.
John Campbell says she's still Jenny from the next snap.
Okay, guys, we're gonna call it a night right now.
All right. What do we think about human harm?
Human harm. We have to remember human harm. Well, no. Should we count her as vampire because she's not really a villain?
All right, if we're including vampire harmony, I'm putting her in Defend to No End. I think that she's so funny. She's so funny. She like Blondie Bear. We got her like she never really like took being a villain seriously.
Yeah.
She had such funny lines. I mean I agree that human harmony was probably a little bit lower, but vampire harmony, love her.
Yeah, because I feel like vampire harmony is most of her character now, you know? So I'm going to say, Defend to No End.
All right.
I'm going to say Defend to No End. I will say that character is so well written. I think the actress does such a great job with it. And it's just every time we see her, it's amazing. The Xander slap fight, iconic for sure. It is kind of wild in our universe that Xander has epic feelings and we have vampire harmony. So. Oh no!
All right, should we mine this list for some more heroes, or you want to start moving on to villains?
I think we should. I think all of these characters are on the minor side. I don't think we need to. Oh, how about can we rank? I want to put some more people on dead weight. Can we put Parker?
Oh yeah, where is he? Where is that asshole?
Right there. I see his face. Okay. I see his fucking face.
Parker's below dead weight.
I'm putting Parker at dead weight for sure. Wait, that's Parker, right? yeah. I think so.
Boo, Parker, boo.
Boo, Parker. Boo, Parker. I also would rank Riley's friends low.
Oh, should we put Sam up here?
Nah, she's only in like one episode.
Okay. What about Buffy Bot?
She was in quite a few.
I'm gonna rank Buffy Bot.
You're gonna rank Buffy Bot? Now we're just fucking around, guys. Oh, Clem.
Oh yeah, we need Clem.
Put Clem on there.
Need Clem.
We saw Clem.
Clem.
They even put the guy who is a doctor at the thing here.
They have all three Watchers who showed up to interview her friends as rankable characters. Oh, we should do Wesley.
Oh my God. How could we forget? Okay, let's do these two and then we're going to move on to the villains because we're already at 1 hour and 20 minutes.
All right. So let's see. Buffy Bot and Clem.
and Wesley.
And Wesley, Clem, and Buffy Bot. Okay.
All right, guys. Buffy Bot. I'm gonna say deserve better. I would agree. I think Buffy Bot deserved better.
They literally used her as a stand-in for Buffy, and then the second that Buffy was actually back, they abandoned the Buffy Bot.
And ripped her to shreds.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't remember if she comes back anytime after that, but I think she deserved better. For sure. Buffy Bot.
All right.
Rest
Wesley.
in peace.
And again, this is not including Angel. I'm putting him in mixed feelings.
Ooh.
Because Wesley didn't do
also going for a high schooler.
Yeah. He didn't, like, in this show, he didn't do a whole lot. He did some good things, but he also, he did some not great things.
He was not in a position to grow at all. Plus, he only was in the third season.
Yeah.
And not even all of it. And also, didn't he, not fight in the battle?
No, he was there.
No, he was there, but didn't he
I thought he
stumbled or something?
I mean, he probably stumbled and fell, but it wasn't for lack of trying.
Oh, he was there. I'm gonna say mixed feelings for sure. I can't say while you're here because I think he's had really great moments in the show besides just being there. You know.
All right, and now our boy Clem. Is there any question where Clem is gonna go? He's going right up to God tier.
Really?
Clem is a fucking icon. I love Clem. There's not a single scene of Clem where I was unhappy with Clem.
True. That's true. He went on a kitten diet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He did that thing to scare the potential slayers.
Oh my God, yes, the Beetlejuice. Damn.
Where are you putting him?
I feel like there's nothing to. You know what? I'm gonna put him in. I was gonna say defend to no end because of the kitten eating, but I also don't like that.
We didn't see him eat any actual kittens.
He took a basket of kittens, but that's because he's just a perfect character. So maybe I'll put him at God tier because even though he does eat kittens, and maybe he still does. I'm gonna leave him at God tier.
All right.
God tier. That's it, right?
This is it. So these
right.
are
These are our heroes.
These are our heroes.
Mostly heroes, besides some vamps in there. Take it in, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Sound off if you're like, nah, someone needs to go differently. But we are gonna move on to the villain. So we are gonna take a quick little break. We're gonna maybe 5 minutes while we rearrange this.
Yeah, just so y'all don't have to see us dragging things around all over the place.
Yeah.
But do not go anywhere.
But sound off in the comments about what you feel, what character you think of our Scooby Gang, of our heroes, deserve better placements. All right, we'll be right back. Are we in go in present? Oh God, is that gonna change things?
Okay, we're
Why does that do that? Why
Hi.
is their Streamlabs so weird?
Okay.
Anyways, hi everybody, we're back.
Hi.
We literally just had to change this, but we also wanted like a little a little break at the same time. So it's the same list. We are just gonna go by villain. So whichever villain we see, we are gonna talk about. This one we have icon status, obviously like iconic. We know how much of a big bad they are. We can honestly probably call that like the big bad, but the next one is going to be love seeing them be evil.
Yep.
Even though like maybe they're not the best ones, but we just love them. Emotional damage caused the most emotional damage to our groups. Decent villains, it's like, yeah, they're okay, they were here, they were gone, it's fine. Thank you next is like, I could do without you, or just unforgettable.
Yeah.
No, forgettable, sorry. All right, so first one is
The Master.
The Master. I'm gonna put him at emotional damage.
Okay.
I feel like he caused a lot of emotional damage and set off the events of the rest of the seasons. Therefore, but also he does come back. Whenever he comes back, he seems to be like a big threat.
Yeah.
I would say emotional damage for the Master.
I'm gonna put love seeing him be evil. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I would love like a Master backstory, like let's dive into his lore and like how he came to be. Why does he look different? We're literally drinking drinks inspired by his
true.
face
He
today.
is Fruit Punch Mouth for sure.
So I think love seeing them be evil.
Okay.
Darla's icon status for me. She
Icon
brought
status
up the
too.
guns.
Now remember, we're only talking about Buffy.
That's correct.
Buffy in particular, but still, even for just being here for when she pulled out the fucking guns.
How could we not?
When we're like, oh no, vampire, we can easily stake her. She's like, bitch,
Yeah.
here it is. Holy crap! One of my favorite moments in Buffyverse. I think, yeah, I agree. Icon status. We found this guy's name, right?
Yes,
Luke?
his name is Luke.
Okay. What do you think?
I mean, I'll stick him in decent villains, I guess. He got the job done. He got dusted pretty quick. It's you know. So I'm gonna say decent villains.
Yeah, decent. I'm gonna put him in decent.
All right. The Anointed One.
Oh, thank you, Next.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Next. What the fuck was even his job?
I mean, I will say, like, it was a kind of like interesting gimmick to make us think in the episode where he appeared that like it was a different guy from the bus, and he was like, no, it's me. But yeah, I mean, what did he do?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like we could. There's not much to say.
Yeah.
Thank you, Next.
All right, Angelus.
Icon.
I'm putting him in icon status. Angelus to me is I think the one of the like purely horror, like scariest villains of this show.
I do agree. Yeah,
he was always a step ahead. I mean, the fact that
sorry, it's your chance. It's your
the fact that he took Miss Calendar's body after breaking her neck in the school, took it all the way back to Giles' house, put rose petals, champagne, sexy music, that like
sexy music,
like staged her on the bed for him to find.
Angelus loves a show.
Was a step beyond everyone else, and I mean, just so.
But would that be emotional damage?
No. No, Angelus is an icon.
Yeah, I do think he does cause a bunch of emotional damage, but I think he is more of an icon staple to the show. He is the big bad of a season. So I think I would do emotional damage. Yeah.
Alrighty. Next up,
we should have one that said "gone too soon."
Oh.
I totally forgot. Well, you know what? We'll see.
We can change emotional damage to "gone too soon."
Let's do, because emotional damage could. Let's go with "gone too soon."
Gone too soon.
We'll include emotional damage with like icon status.
Now, do you think that the Master still belongs to this category now that we've changed it?
Oh yes, actually, yes. I actually agree. I think he is gone too soon.
All right, Drusilla. I'm gonna put her in love seeing them be evil.
Yes,
absolutely. Because I had to just couch this in the fact that like we are trying to keep Angel separate. I think we got a lot more development for Drew in Angel, and I want to just think about like her in season 2 here because she was only in season 2.
Yeah,
so
that's true. I'm also gonna agree, even though I do agree that she is an icon. I just love anytime that she's on screen. Yeah. I think that I love seeing them be evil, because I do think that Spike and Angel maybe take over a little bit too much, and she does like kind of fade off at the finale, but of season 2. But I love seeing her act and just do all the iconic things.
Yeah. All right, next up is the judge.
Oh, gone too soon. I'm gonna pick gone too soon.
Okay.
I mean, no, gone too soon, but I like how he went out.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, because he was pretty scary while he was here. He literally like stole all the energy and life force from everyone at the mall except for conveniently Joyce, who was like in a room in the back. And then the fact that Buffy just like whipped out the rocket launcher.
Yeah,
great.
So good, so fucking good. And someone actually pointed out, said Luke and the judge is the same actor as well.
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
I can see it. I can see it in the face.
I can see it in the face. Yes. He's been in a lot of shit. I remember he was in Charmed.
And Liver Alone says, I have to hop off early tonight, Icons. Good night, and can't wait to finish up hearing the rest of your rankings. Good night, Liver Alone. Thank you for joining us. All right.
I love the judge. I think I definitely would have wanted him for like a couple more episodes, but his death also was really good.
All right, this dude, I don't even remember his name. Dalton, I think.
He was with the judge, right?
So he was gathering the judge's parts for Drusilla, and then he was killed by the judge.
Yeah.
So I'll put him in Thank You Next.
Yeah, Thank You Next. I don't think he was necessarily memorable for me. this lady who attacked people in the school, right?
Yeah.
They were hunting down.
Yep, she was one of the 3 assassins that Spike sent after Buffy.
Well, I'm gonna also put her on thank you next.
Yeah, me too. All right. This is Wormy Guy.
I'm gonna give him a little bit more by putting him in decent villain because I did like how he disintegrated into maggots, right? That's the guy?
Yes, he disintegrated into maggots. I would agree with you here. I think his biggest act of villainy was being the reason for Xander and Cordelia's first kiss.
Yeah. I mean, I just like that he was just able to do that. And it was gross. So I like that.
The mayor.
The mayor.
I'm going to say love seeing them be evil. I think that just the way that like he could be so like white picket fence while you the whole time, you know, he's like evil.
Yeah.
Like he is very like smiling while he's like killing you kind of villain.
Yeah.
And I just think he was so good. A great villain for season 3.
I think so too. I'm gonna say too, every time he was on screen, I just loved how creepy he was. So I think I'm gonna put him up at love seeing them be evil as well.
All right. We got Mr. Trick. I'm gonna say Gone Too Soon.
I think so too.
My favorite episode with him was the one with Slayer Fest 98. Because he was.
Did he? When did he officially get dusted? Do you remember?
He got dusted.
Does anybody in the chat remember? Pepperidge Farms remembers.
When did he get dusted? I remember. It's on the tip of my tongue. He was dusted at the dock by Faith.
Consequences? Oh, Faith stakes him. Okay.
I think Consequences was the name of the episode.
I think, yeah, I stick with Gone Too Soon. I feel like he was great. He was a great addition, and I would have loved to see him until the very end, or at least in the battle. Mm-hmm. That would have been great.
All right, I think we can skip the deputy mayor.
Yeah,
let's
that's
talk
fine.
about Adam.
Ooh, Adam. See, the thing is,
I want to put him in decent villains, I guess.
It's not decent villains. Oh, it is decent villains, I guess.
I mean, because he
was a big bad, I guess.
I think that this is an example of an amazing concept that wasn't executed properly. Like the idea that he is an amalgamation of the government doing experiments on vampires and demons and like pulling him back in. I think that like he was a really scary villain in the sense that Buffy literally needed to power up to defeat him.
Yeah,
but
for sure. We needed to do some magic stuff.
But there was also like he spent a significant part of the second half of the season appearing for 30 seconds in an episode.
Yeah.
And it was always something else going on. I wish we could have gotten more.
Someone did say that he did kill a kid, which I do give him that, which I think brings him up to a decent villain. He was indestructible, and I think that we got to give him those points.
I want to say that killing the kid was, in my mind, I think that was meant to be a nod to Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster kills a child.
Yeah. Well, this season felt very sci-fi action. This season in particular. Oh fuck, what's her name? Professor
Walsh.
Professor Walsh.
I'm gonna put her in Thank You Next.
Same.
The show was trying real hard to like make her be an authority figure and then tear that away from Buffy, and I just can't get behind it.
I can't. I love when Buffy like told her off and just turned the camera and was just talking to her. But like I don't love seeing her be evil. I also don't like her at icon status. I think she was gone appropriate amount of time. It was a shock when she did get killed. She wasn't decent. I think it's a Thank You Next for me. Oh my God, someone said her haircut is criminal. Oh my God.
All right, so next up we could have...
Let's move on to Glory.
All right. Glory,
This is so fucking hard.
I want to give her icon status so bad. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna live my truth. I thought Glory was such a cool villain. Like, she was so like imposing, because you like the fact that we just found out she is a literal goddess.
Oh, yes.
When the Watcher Council, when Travers said she's not a demon, she's a goddess. Like, just GODDESS, right?
And I also feel like Glory as just like a villain transcends any sexuality. Whoever you are, you're about Glory. Like, I am. The minute she stepped on screen, I was like, yes, queen. The thing is, like, I think she's icon status. I think she's such a strength. She is just a one that we really were worried that Buffy cannot take her, and that she also caused a lot of emotional damage to us. She took over Terra. Like, what the fuck? Like, I think that she really tested our friends and put us through the loop, and which I didn't love, but also iconic of her to do so. I think Glory is icon status for me.
Yeah. So I see Rachel says feels weird to skip Ted. We have not skipped Ted. He is lower on the list. There's like
more. There's more down here.
Yeah. There's like all these extra people. Ted is down here, and we will rank Ted.
We're just kind of like putting our quick thoughts on it. Wait, you have to put Glory on my icon status.
Oh yes, I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I forgot that I didn't do that.
Ben.
Who?
I'm gonna say decent villain. Just he didn't really do much for me. The only thing that I liked about him was the reveal that we got.
Yeah, I don't even think that he was really like that much of a villain.
I don't think so. Actually, no. I'm gonna put it down to thank you next. I'm good. Glory was the shining star.
I'm gonna agree with you there. All right. Should we do Doc?
Oh yeah, let's do Doc. He was scary.
I'm gonna say Gone Too Soon. I think that he had a lot of potential. Actually, maybe I'll even say love seeing him be evil, because he was really mainly a Glory worshiper, but he also gave Dawn the spell that brought back Joyce as a like zombie.
Oh yeah, that is true.
And they did some really fun stuff where he was like his eyes like flashed black as we were like leaving the store with
and
that.
He also really fucked over Spike, right? Like Spike was about to like protect Dawn, and at the hands of this guy easily got thrown off.
Yeah, so I think that he was fun. I'm gonna put love seeing him be evil.
I'm gonna say Gone Too Soon. I think I would have loved to see him more past this finale, but I do think that he served a great purpose.
All right, let's move on to the trio.
Oh, the trio. We're not gonna treat them as the trio. We're gonna rank them separately, and this is so fucking hard because Warren is a fucking piece of shit.
I can't say love seeing him be evil. I can't say Gone Too Soon because he was not gone soon enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna put him in thank you next. I'm so over Warren. He's the absolute worst, the worst of the worst, and like how.
But he's not. Oh, like the thing is, like he is not icon status for me. Like I can't put him. Like he is. He needs to go. We're glad he was gone.
Yeah.
I also this is gonna come out of left field because I forgot to say it as a reaction, but. Listen, I love a man with a hairy chest, but Warren, I'm just saying, this man, when the shirt went open, I was like, oh my God, there is a lot of hair, but it's still Warren, okay? We got to remember that.
So where are you putting him?
Thank you next. Yeah, thank you next.
Okay.
I'm good. He was just an awful human being.
Yeah. I mean, how interesting though that the most like hateable character is a human in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like, I think I hate him more than I hate Angelus. Like,
yeah, for sure. But Angelus is more of an icon because he is a actual good villain.
Yeah. All right, Andrew. Where should we put Andrew on villain side? I'm gonna put him in Thank You Next. I think also
As a villain.
As a
yeah,
villain.
as a villain.
because I mean, what did he do? He just sucked up to Warren constantly.
Yeah, he just didn't have a backbone
Yeah.
at this moment. Again, we are just treating him as the trio, not as what we ranked him earlier. You already know what we ranked him earlier.
Yes.
I'm gonna put him at Thank You Next as well.
All right. And then the last villain in the trio is Jonathan.
Are we gonna Thank You Next the whole trio? I think I'm gonna Thank You Next.
I'm gonna Thank You Next, Jonathan, because man, can he learn? Can he learn a lesson?
I also, it's tough because of Jonathan. I think Jonathan as a character, we honestly should have put Jonathan in the other tier.
We should have.
We forgot to put Jonathan in the other tier. What would you have put him if we did? I forgot the rankings. Oh, Jonathan deserved better. Yes, I would have put Jonathan deserved better.
Jonathan deserved to learn a lesson. All right, and we, for whatever reason,
There's so many. There's so many.
so I'm gonna
Let's go with big bads.
Well, hold on. Because when we reloaded this, we had to add Dark Willow because for whatever reason, the person reading this tier didn't put Dark Willow in. And I don't want to have to re-add it here live. So we're going to use Willow to stand in for Dark Willow.
They're one and the same. All right.
And
Dark
I'm gonna
Willow.
put her in icon status because I love Dark Willow. I thought the character was so great, so powerful and scary. I love Dark Willow. I'm gonna give her icon status.
Same. There's something about just like the thing at the same time. You're like, yeah, this is problematic, and she did kill somebody, but at the same time, girl, we felt your rage.
Yeah.
We felt it.
Yeah.
And you would stop at nothing.
If I had the magic in me,
girl,
when we were watching Seeing Red,
I'd be like,
yeah, I would have done it too.
like, ah!
Okay. So we should do the first evil.
Oh, the first evil.
I want to put.
Sorry.
I want to put first evil in. I want to say between these two categories, Gone Too Soon, Decent Villains, I guess. I'm gonna put Gone Too Soon, and I think that this is less of a like Gone Too Soon, but more of a like there was so much potential. I love like it was really cool to me that like they could take the form of anyone who was dead and like appear.
I thought that was cool
like,
too.
That was really cool. There was so much potential
But there was nothing past that really did anything else.
Because the first evil the whole time was just like a voice in your head. They were never material. They were never like actually.
Now I'm trying to remember what else happened.
Directly exerting their will on. Like I would have loved it if the first evil would have like taken form at some point, which I guess they sort of did a little bit in merging with Caleb, but
yeah. I'm gonna put decent because as a villain, like I get the whole end of the world, but the thing is the first was trying to bring up like Uber Vamp and trying to do other things. I'm gonna say decent because I do like how mentally they were trying to challenge us. Next is Caleb.
I'm putting Caleb in. This might be controversial, and I'm not even sure how I fully feel about it. I'm gonna put Caleb in Love Seeing Them Be Evil. Caleb, like,
listen, we don't condone his actions.
We do not condone his
Absolutely
actions.
not.
But he showed up with like 6 episodes to go in the show.
I think so.
And was like so like just an injection of like reality into what's going on. He was terrifying. He was truly evil. He was a fucking asshole. He was a misogynist. We don't condone Caleb.
Yeah.
But the fact that like the fact that this actor could walk into this show this late in the game and become such a memorable villain that was so immediately scary. I don't think that I can justify putting him lower. I could maybe see Gone Too Soon in the sense of like he came too late.
Yeah, I think he came too late. I would put him in Gone Too Soon. I think his character was terrifying, and he was this serial killer, as you said, but he served a purpose to the role of the first, to the role of the season, as opposed to Warren, which I already see some people are like eye rolling at us. Warren was a piece of shit human trying to be bad. This guy is an actual threat and an actual villain joining with a big bad. I think I'm gonna say Gone Too Soon. I think we should have been introduced to him a lot sooner and had him be secondhand to the Uber Vamps as a whole, for sure. Also, go up. I think we got a super chat.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Joshi20, for the super chat. Said, imagine if the first evil had impersonated Glory and taunted Dawn. That would have been fucked up.
Yeah.
I think I said this in a previous live. I think they should have definitely used Glory again, or even Ben, and also use Kendra. I think Kendra should have definitely been part of the first.
Like to taunt Buffy in a like you could have been there, you could have saved me, and you didn't. You were too slow.
Sure.
You were not good enough. Like that would have been truly evil. All right.
Yeah.
Who else do we have? I feel like we need to rate Travers, just because.
Wait, is that the council guy?
The Watchers Council.
Thank you, Next.
Yeah.
Thank you, Next.
Fuck
that guy.
Absolutely.
Fuck that guy.
The fact that this dude knew that Glory was a straight up goddess, a god from hell, and was like, I don't know, Buffy, you need to prove to me that you deserve this knowledge.
We don't have time for this
Bitch,
shit.
Like, who's gonna do anything about Glory if it wasn't Buffy?
We're also gonna count in all of the council as well, I think, for that, right?
Yes. So he'll just stand in for the entire council.
Yeah, he is Travers / the entire council. And now, guys, I gotta tell you, part of this, of us being able to remember, is because Cody spent the last few days going through each of these pictures, trying to remember who each of them are. So I gotta give a round of applause to Cody for being able to do that extra homework for us, so we can like remember some of these faces, because it's been a lot of episodes that we went through. So Cody has also been brushing up on everything in the past, and we said this in the previous live streams also. He has also been taking notes, going through the season, writing shit down, because there was a lot of episodes to go through. Like, at least for me, I edit the watch-alongs, I edit the YouTube videos, and I do something else, but and then we record. So I watch the episodes at least 3 times. Cody Hudcut.
Well, I mean, thank you for the kind words.
Of course,
it's helpful for me too, because like the way that my memory and how I memorialize things is I have to like be literally writing it down. So going back and taking notes helps me like put my thoughts in order.
Yeah. Let's do Amy real quick.
All right.
Amy's right here.
Okay. Yes, we got to do Amy.
I feel like she was an integral part of the whole. I think she progressively got worse, but I'm gonna say decent villain for me.
I think I'm also gonna put her there. We had some funny gags, but ultimately, like, she just couldn't help herself but be an asshole. Like the first episode where she was taken over by her mom, sad. But then she turned into a mouse. She got turned back from a mouse and then back into a mouse in one episode in season 4. And then she, like, every time we saw her after that, she was just fucking with Willow in some way, because she was just jealous that she didn't have the power that Willow had.
Oh my god, AC says, I made this list and a full Buffyverse one with names, but didn't update the pictures on here with yet. Oh no! Thank you, AC. Thank you, AC. This was very, very helpful.
Yes.
That's awesome. We just tried our best. Amy, for me, decent, because I felt like I saw what they were going for, but I felt like they could have done a little bit better with her character. I felt like if we saw her a little bit more, but also I also think that maybe I want to say like if Amy faced off with Willow during season 6, like actually like went head to head magic wise, I think that would have been really cool. I feel like it would have been bumped up a little bit better, but I think her as a person was just like in the way with that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying like decent villain, like she did assist Willow to even spiral even more, which is why I think those aspects of the of her character really gave like decent vibes for me.
All right, Ted. We got to do Ted.
Ted! Also, rest in peace, John Ritter. He was amazing in this episode. I'm going to say...
I think I'm also going to put him in decent villains, I guess. Because he was a
his
really...
acting was really good.
His acting was really good. He was
Yeah.
interesting. I did not see cybernetic human showing up as a villain.
Oh no!
So he was effective at what he needed to do. So I think I'll give him decent villains, I guess.
For sure.
All right. Let's see. I think we got to do Vamp Willow.
Yeah, Vamp Willow and Xander. Let's do that. Do the Hushmen.
All right, yeah. So we'll do. I'm just gonna move a couple people up. Vamp Willow, Vamp Xander. Should we do Dahafran?
Dahafran.
We'll do Dahafran.
There's
We
so
will
many
do-
guys. We're just gonna have a couple more because we got to do our rankings and then.
I would like to do Dracula.
Okay. You would like to do Dracula? Okay. Let's leave it at that because I think we got mostly all the big bads, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
All the
with
big
that.
bads got it, okay. If there is a specific person that you saw in this and want us to move up, we'll be happy to take a look and see if we can rate them really quickly. But some of these are just like, oh, Ethan. Yeah, Ethan I think should also go up. Yeah.
Yep.
And Sweet.
And Dracula.
All right.
Did I get everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Okay.
So let's do Vamp Willow first.
Vamp Willow for me, icon.
Yeah, me too. Icon.
Wow, both of actually, do I love seeing them be evil?
I think Vamp Willow's icon.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep icon.
Because she's scary and skanky and a little gay.
Yeah, I agree with that. Vamp Xander. I'm gonna say decent. It just
me
he
too.
just doesn't hold a candle to Vamp Willow, unfortunately. Like he is still decent, he is still part of the storyline, but I think compared to Willow, I think it's the Willow show.
Dahafran.
I love seeing them be evil.
Yeah, me too. I think Dahafran was a really interesting character. I think that we almost could have, like, I wish we could have seen Dahafran like flex his powers
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we really just got the like denial of what Anya was looking for and like regaining her powers.
Mhm.
I wish, and you know, even the fact that like we got introduced to him when Willow just started enacting her will upon reality, and he was like, "I've been looking for a new demon person," and like I thought that was cool. I wish that we could have like gotten a little bit of insight because he has to have some power to be like the head of the Vengeance Demons.
Yeah. And I also just like how close we got to him and how he kept like looking for people. And overall, his character, we didn't forget that he was evil. So that's why I just like love that he still had that dark side to him.
Yeah.
Whenever he was around us.
And Flightless is points out something too. They say when Willow summoned Dahafran, he was like, "Oh, hi." Like, did you reconsider?
Also, someone said let's do Spike and Faith real quickly.
Okay.
So let's just while they're still here and they can like free up some spots to put up. Spike in particular, I think I'm gonna talk about season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2 Spike when he was maybe season 2, season 3, but after that he started to kind of like really like go into neutral territory. But I say I love seeing them be evil.
Yeah.
I think Spike is I love just like I think we should place them next to each other. Can we do that or no? Yeah. Yes, there we go.
I'm also going to put him next to Drew in I love seeing them be evil because he was just such a cool villain.
Yeah.
I really like Spike. He was just so different from what we had so far from the moment that he showed up, and he was taking out that Sunnydale town sign all the way to the end.
Yeah. I like it. And even the moments like where he was like neutral, where he did evil things, I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Spike is back at it. But ultimately, I think he and Jealous, I think, took the show away from him towards the end. Because then ultimately he had to pair with Buffy, right? Towards the end of season 2.
Yeah. Faith.
I'm also gonna put love seeing them be evil.
Yeah, I agree.
There's something about that moment where she says, what was the line that I always love? She goes like, you killed somebody.
Oh.
And then she goes like,
That's the
no,
thing.
you don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, it's the way that she says it, because Buffy says, you don't get it, you just killed someone. And she says, no, you don't get it. I don't care.
Girl. Crazy. And then on top of that, she kept doing horrible things.
Yeah.
But every time she came back on screen, I was living for the drama. I was like, okay, let's see how this goes.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think up next was The Gentleman.
Icons. Horrifying.
Yeah, I
Horrifying.
agree.
I think they're definitely icon status for me. I love the look of them. The look of them was pure horror. Anytime someone comes at me and says like Buffy is just for kids, like, do you see this? This is fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I love them. I think they were really good. Oh, you put them on icon status too?
Yes, yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, Hush it has got to be one of the top 3 episodes of the show.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so good. I love it.
All right. What was next?
Let's do Uber Vamp.
Oh yeah, let's do Uber Vamp.
Honestly, Uber Vamp, I'm gonna say Gone Too Soon. Is that weird to say? I think Gone Too Soon because I think they were such a threat, and I think they were gone too soon. I think we should have done a little bit more with them. But maybe budgetary reasons. I mean, what more can you do? Like what we're about to see in the next 2 days, y'all will see.
Gone too soon. I would agree with that. I think that they were really scary at the beginning of season 7 when we first saw them. We had to like figure out how to kill them.
Yeah. But the fight choreography with the Uber Vamp, except for that time that like the Uber Vamp kind of just let like Buffy there, not kill Buffy.
Yeah.
But like besides that, I think they were pretty good, and I think I wanted to see more of them.
I agree. All right, Ethan. We gotta rank Ethan. Where did I put him in mine?
I don't think you put him up because I think you were on
I
my
only
side.
moved him on your side.
Yeah.
Okay. Ethan. I think I'm gonna put Ethan in Love Seeing Them Be Evil. Let's just look at the Halloween episode. Like
That was fun. And the candy one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And he also turned Giles into a demon.
So good. And I felt like he always had this smug look on his face where he was just like, well, what do you expect me to do?
Yeah.
I actually am going to put him on icon status. I felt like if we kept going with him, I would say Gone Too Soon, but I do think like every time he came on it was an iconic moment for the show. So I think I'm personally gonna put him on icon.
Yeah, I maintain that I think it would have been great if the Dark Willow arc had been a little bit longer to have him interact with Dark Willow.
And ultimately be his demise.
Yes.
I think that would be good.
Yeah.
Kate Van D says no Ethan in season 7, bad. Yeah, I think he definitely should have came back. But that's why I was like, maybe gone too soon, but also like I just think he's iconic to the show.
Yeah. All right.
We'll do one more look. Oh, what's that one? Van Holderstont?
Oh, Der Kinderstadt.
Der Kinderstadt.
Where is he?
He's like right there in the middle. Right there in the middle. And apologies for anyone looking back at this. We're already at 2 hours, so we want to make sure that everyone can have a good night's sleep tonight. Hopefully everyone's having a good time with us here as we go through these. It's our first time doing a tier list like this on a live stream.
Yeah, and we did not realize how much discussing we would be doing.
Yeah.
We should have known better.
We should have known better. Y'all see our
Nice.
videos. We discuss a lot. We should have had a week of lives. This was so fun. Oh, good. Honestly, yeah. We also was the first time dedicating a whole week to something.
Yeah.
So let's go with Sweet.
All right. So Sweet, I'm gonna put him in. See, my thing is like I loved the episode, the musical episode that was a result of his powers. But I feel like we didn't see him that much in it. Like we got to the end and he was just like, I'm having a fun time. Like he's just sitting there enjoying the show.
His musical numbers, his dance with Dawn. I'm just saying, no, you speak your truth. I'm just putting that out there.
I'm gonna say love seeing them be evil. I mean, like still very iconic and such an interesting power to like have people sing and like trap them in this where they end up confessing like their deepest thoughts.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna put him?
I'm gonna put icon status because I love the look of the demon. I love how suave he is. I mean, you guys saw the reaction. I lived for the number. Like he was just silky. Like I was like, ooh, yes. I would say gone too soon, but at the same time, no, he didn't die.
No.
He just left, right? He was just like, peace.
Okay, bye.
I think he's iconic. I loved him, and I think he was just the perfect amount of evil for the episode.
All right. And Der Kinderstadt.
Ooh. I don't necessarily love seeing him evil, so I'm gonna put him at icon because the look of him is horrifying.
You're gonna put him all the way up at icon?
I'm gonna put him icon. Just because like I think he was served perfectly for the episode. I don't think he was decent. I think he was really horrifying. I also don't want to just be like, thank you next on him. And I don't necessarily love seeing him be evil because he was terrifying. And I think this was the episode following Miss Calendar's death. So it was really rough. I think I'm gonna give him icon status for me.
I'm gonna go in love seeing them be evil because I don't know that I would put him quite at icon status, but I do think that it was one of the best like costume and makeup designs of the show. I think like just really, really interesting and fascinating and a perfect like one episode arc. Came in, got defeated, left.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Let's go down one more and see if there's anyone we're missing. We're gonna do one more look through, and then we're gonna move on to our season rankings. Let's see who's like a very big bad that we should put up there that you guys want. Anyone down here that we should. When we're talking about big bads, like evil people.
I'm saying Pat.
Pat.
I'm seeing Gnarl.
Oh wait, no, Gnarl. Yeah, let's do Gnarl. I don't want to do Gnarl, but y'all are gonna think I'm sick, but hey, this is the horror bandwagon, okay? We got horror in our name. I'm gonna put him at love seeing him be evil. He was so scary, but I just could not look away. I think he was the skin shit. Holy crap! But at the same time, I was like, this is fucking crazy. Great. I love seeing him be evil. That's just a sick, twisted mind in my mind.
Yeah, I agree.
Really?
I agree with you. I think that he was. This is like next to Drakenstatus
move up for me?
as a just really good and scary, like perfect one episode villain that I don't really have a whole lot of negative things to say about. He even just like the way that the actor was moving his body was so.
Yeah, I think someone said that he was like an iconic actor or something. I don't remember who, but
I want to say he was played by Cannon Toy, who played a bunch of other, like whenever there was a creature
like
design
a creature shit
in this show,
love those
he
actors.
was doing that.
Love those actors.
So I wanna do two more and then we'll call
well,
it.
Dracula. We missed Dracula.
We missed Dracula, and I feel like we have to do Halfrek.
Oh my god, who's? Oh, Alfred.
And then we will move on to doing our season rankings.
Yeah, we'll move on.
It's getting late.
It's getting late, guys. And yeah, this has been great. Okay, ready?
All right. Are we doing Dracula or Hallie first?
Let's do Dracula.
All right. I'm gonna put Dracula in Gone Too Soon. I know that it was specifically like a one episode, show up, advertise for the show, leave, but like he was the only. I mean, he's supposedly the first vampire, right?
Yeah.
And he was able to he hypnotized Buffy. There was like that whole like attraction thing going on, and she stayed him and he didn't die.
Yeah.
Like he just like
True.
floated away. I think that I mean it would have he had big bad energy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that we got the big bad that we got out of season 5.
I also was kind of thinking that like it was going to be a two-parter kind of episode because it is Dracula, and I think the title of the episode was like Dracula versus Buffy. So I don't know. I personally I think he was definitely a important character because he did talk to Buffy about specific like Slayer stuff, and it ignited her to go and want to do more Slayer things, right?
Yeah.
Like she was more focused. I'm having a tough time with this one because Gone Too Soon, I feel like he was perfect for the amount of time he was, even though I just said I thought it was going to be a two-parter. I'm going to say decent.
All
That might
right.
be criminal, but love you, Drac.
and last up is Halfrek.
Gone Too Soon for me.
I'm gonna say Gone Too Soon too. She was so fun.
She did, honestly, Gone Too Soon deserved better.
and I loved her and Anya and their whole dynamic of her being like, Anya, girl, like you're acting too much like a human. Like we had that flashback to the Russian Revolution where like they're just sipping wine in a room full of dead aristocrats.
Yeah.
And I just she was so hilarious. And I wish that we had gotten a little bit more of her.
Yeah, I agree. I think she was so great. I loved how she would just gossip about the other world. Like, there's like stirrings about this, or like, oh, they said to you, you're not the same anymore. And I'm like, oh my god. And the fact that she like tried to help Dawn, it was all of that was very iconic. I would put her iconic, but I truly feel like she was gone too soon. She could have been a character. Actually, maybe I would put her icon because at the same time, all the times that she was on screen, she did a great job.
Yeah.
You know? I'm gonna put her icon.
You're gonna put her icon?
Yeah.
Okay. I have all these nice rows. I'm not gonna
Oh my
disturb it.
god! Look at you! Look at the nice organization, me like all over the place. Accurate.
All right. So these are our final rankings for the villains.
Final rankings, guys. That is it. You let us know your favorite big bad. We're gonna take like 1 minute, like literally 1 minute,
Just to refresh the news.
just to refresh, and we will be back. We'll probably go potty too, and we will be back, and we're gonna round off with our season ranking. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay put. We're back.
All right, we're back.
We're back. Hello. Hopefully everyone grabbed a snack because we are about to finish. I finished my drink, which is kind of sad. Okay, so now we have our season's rankings. We are going from our least favorite to our most favorite.
Yep.
All right, so we're going from 7 to 1. Once again, we will let y'all know these are our opinions. This is what we have gathered. And this is also kind of, we haven't gone back and rewatched any of the episodes or rewatched the season. So this could honestly change next year, you know?
This is,
we will definitely do a rewatch before the new series.
I even changed my ranking today from what I originally wrote down.
Oh, shit. I think I'm pretty good with what I had. But I will say, again, feel free to let us know what your favorites are, but these are our favorites. No need to argue with us because
our ranking is different. It doesn't make
that is okay.
It doesn't invalidate your opinions. You know, we absolutely respect and understand that people feel differently about this, about different seasons of this show. This is just like what's in our hearts today.
Be kind. All right, ready? Number 7. Who wants to go first?
I'll let you go first.
Wait, should we should go from least favorite to most favorite, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put Rachel said torches and pitchforks at the ready. Guys, I think I'm going to put season 7 as number 7.
Season 7 is number 7.
Yeah, I just felt like I needed more time with the characters.
That's this one, right? I don't know the posters.
Oh shit, yeah. I think that's the one.
Okay.
Because season 7, I just needed more time to the characters. They introduced so many characters, and I wanted to spend more time. Like, I'm a kind of person that, like, I want to spend time with the characters that we spend time with, and I felt like some of the characters were kind of pushed to the side, and I really wanted them to kind of expand on that. I think the first was so great, but then after a while, we were like not focused on them as much, and we kind of lost our way. We had the whole Robin storyline, which there was inklings of it being good, but at the same time, also it felt like the end. Like it felt like we were closing in on everything. So if I'm going back and thinking like, ooh, which one I'm gonna love, like watching again, it would be the other seasons. This one just seems like it's like ready to go. But I think they had some really great performances. I still do think that there's some standout episodes, but I do think 7 is going to be at the bottom for me.
All right. My ranking, and again, I don't know the season posters.
Do you want me to try to order it?
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I just go by like Buffy's hair, so I'm gonna go. This one, that's like iconic poster. I think this one has Dawn in it, and then Dark Willow. And I think this is 4.
Okay.
So do you want to match it to that?
Thank you. Yes, I'm gonna. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So my least favorite season. I'm even second guessing myself now.
No, you gotta say it. We can change it. We can change it afterwards.
My least favorite season, and I want to be clear that I don't think there's a single bad season of this show, is season 1. And the reason I think this is because season 1 gave us the Master, gave us Angel, gave us the romance, it gave us these characters. There were some really iconic episodes, but I also feel like season 1, we didn't know where we were going yet. Like the show that I have come to love, it was not that show in season 1. It was all episode of the week. It was like, we're trying this out. We're trying to figure out what we want to do.
Yeah.
And so I think like of all the seasons, if I were to say I want to rewatch a season 1 would be the lowest on the list for me. So for that reason, I think that I'm going to put it in 7th place.
That's fair. For me, 6 is going to be number 1, season 1. it's just like after really going through the whole show, ooh, the meatiness of the other seasons is so good. But the thing is, this one I feel like it's just pure 90s nostalgia. I think you go back to that for the lines. Like for me, that was the most that I probably was more familiar with, because like I knew the characters of Buffy, I knew Angel, I knew those like basic points. So I guess like that one, but like again, after actually going through the whole show, it's now probably going to be the least one I would revisit.
All right. I'm going to say my 6th ranking is season 4. And when we finished season 4, I remember really liking it because we had a little bit more of the comedy. Of course, we met Tara here. We got to do some college things.
Some college things.
You know, well, we think of Beer Bad, for example. We got to watch Buffy just be served as an underage person at a college bar. And haven't we all had that experience?
But a lot of people told us Beer Bad was awful. I think I remember seeing people say sorry to us about this episode.
And I gotta say, season 4 was I really loved the comedic turn that it took. I just think that like if I'm putting it in relation to all the other seasons, season 4 we felt a little aimless, and we were trying to figure out where to go from season 3, and like how we want to take all these characters ultimately.
Yeah.
So I think that for that reason, it's number 6 for me.
Okay. For number 5 for me, it is going to be season 4. I think season 4 is, in retrospect, I think it's a perfect transitional season to the other. Like it's like a bridge between season 3 and season 5, because we start to get really like heavy stuff after that. And I think season 4, I think is a good time. I think it was really funny. We had a lot of situational comedy happening. There was a lot of like standout episodes, but the thing is, the initiative plotline just didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
Anything like army stuff, it's not something that I kind of gravitate to. So like all that stuff, even though like they were just like underground messing with experimenting on the demons and the monsters, even that I just couldn't gravitate to. However, saving graces were standout episodes like Hush, like the episode where they all, what happened to them? It was like where Spike and Buffy were like together, like married. They like said something out loud and it happened, right?
That was the episode where Willow was.
Oh, whatever she said
She said happened.
Yeah,
and she was like, why don't you guys just like make out already or something?
Yeah, I think those standout episodes were so good, and I think it was actually how college would work. Like it's such a transitional period from going from high school. I think it's actually perfect to combine your watch from 3 to 5. And on top of that, I also liked how for me I think also another saving grace was Spike. I think Spike was such a standout in this one, and Willow and Tara, once they started to like really gravitate to each other, I was glued, I tell you. But besides that, I do think it is just a transitional season. The plots I feel like is not plotting as much as I wanted it to.
I think that's a really good point though, and I wasn't really thinking of it from that perspective, but I agree with you completely that this was a transitional season between like Buffy like graduating high school. She was able to like work together with her friends and defeat this big evil demon, and then we do the same thing in season 5, but like season 4 is where we had to start introducing this concept of like the real evil is the regular humans. and so like I think that the season just took a little hit because we had to make that transition from like going from like being in high school to being adults.
Yeah.
All right, that being said, my next least favorite I don't know a better way to
because I guess
describe it.
past 5 is kind of getting to like your favorites.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put season 2 here. And and I know that this is a little controversial. Personally,
I respect you. I respect your decision.
personally, and I had originally actually had season 2 below season 4, but in reflection, I swapped them because I think season 2 really did give us, some really iconic villains. We had Angelus, and I can't in good faith put the Angelus arc second to last. I think having Drew and Spike introduced in this season was also really, really good. Season 2 was great. I just think that it was also still like coming off of season 1, we still had some like just episode of the week, like we're still trying to figure out what the show's identity is. And that's the main reason why I have it here, because I think the remaining seasons that we still have to discuss knew what they were in a way that season 2 didn't quite yet.
Yeah.
Even though we got some amazing episodes and character arcs from the season. So that's my reasoning.
Okay. I'm trying to remember what I put forward. From what I gathered, okay, yes. Number 4.
I can't wait for you. You're about to say something.
Well, I don't really know. I don't know. Again, this is our first discussing this with y'all right now in real time is our first step into the fandom, just realizing, hey, we're here.
We're Buffy fans.
We're
like y'all
Buffy
now.
fans. 4 is going to be season 6. I will say 4 is where I'm gonna start to really like a lot more of the elements of the show. Obviously, I love all the seasons, but I think season 6, I think I have to watch it as a whole. There's something about us binging the show from season 6, the first episode of season 6, all the way to the very last moment of season 6. There's something healing about it. It's like we have to go through the fucking rubble, through the anguish. We go through with Buffy, through this depression, through this just using herself and trying to find feeling in other people, and going through the motions, going through the musical episode, which is a very big standout. And it just, even the musical episode was used for a purpose, for her to admit something. I just think as a whole, it's a great season. I think it really will take a lot out of me though. I think it's such a heavy season, but I do love it for how healing it feels by the end of the last episode. And it's just, but those last few episodes are so fucking heavy.
Yeah.
I remember, I think we said this in the reaction. I remember us watching was it the last 4 or last 5 episodes in one night. We just watched it in one night, and it was the fucking roller coaster ride of our lives. It was super heavy.
Yeah.
But I think that's where I leave season 6, because I think as a whole, I like it. But if I were to look into it, it's just gonna be a lot for me to go through.
Yeah. And season 6 is also in my number 4 slot.
Oh, okay.
So I think that, and I've mentioned this as we're going through, as we have been going through the show, and some of our like season debriefs at the end. There are parts of this show for me that I think hit different because I'm watching it for the first time as an adult than if I was watching them as a younger person.
Yeah.
Because season 4 was the one where, more than any other season, we realized that being an adult sucks. And having responsibilities.
The bills, when she comes back to the bills. Oh my God.
The loss of her mom, having to just get thrown into taking care of your family, and to pile on top of that, the fact that Buffy was in such a better place and then got pulled back and had to figure out why she was here, and reconnect with her purpose as an individual, and that she was just going through such depression.
Yeah.
I think really I connected with that so much more as an adult. I haven't gone through exactly the same things that Buffy has gone through, but just that I think that I could appreciate this season a lot more. I just don't think it would have hit me the same way if I watched this as someone who was like in high school at the time when this was, when I would have been watching this live.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever be able to put together the nuance of season 6 if I were to watch it in real time as a kid growing up. Like, I truly, I feel like I definitely appreciate it as an adult going through it. But again, like, dealing with those issues is a lot. There's a lot that Buffy goes through that I think is, some of it is beneficial to her as a character and to the overall arc, but it is rough. Like, you gotta go through those emotions.
Yeah, and thank you to Kate Von D for the super chat.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Saying season 6 of Buffy is about growing, how hard it can be. The older I get, the more I understand and love the season. Love you too.
Thank you so much, Kate. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I feel all that same way. But I also have to say, just to bring the conversation up a little bit, Dark Willow is fucking badass.
Oh yeah, I think
I loved her.
We personally like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Really. So just like I don't think the opening to the like season arc or the season ending arc in any other season was as shocking as episode 19 was.
And it's so tough because I think the whole thing plays out like a movie, but at the same time, I hate, like, it's just emotional damage throughout the whole time. Seeing Tara the way she is, seeing Willow, who is Allison Hannigan, is a masterclass in being able to cry and making other people feel that pain for her. I think she did remarkable work in this. Yeah. Am I next?
Yes, but Mufasa's illegitimate son, I just have to call this out because it's funny, says, I'm just saying numbers. I still have no clue on anything about Buffy, even with this stream. All I know is that Willow is annoying sometimes, but she's powerful or something.
Oh my God. Mufasa, I love that you're just trying to gather like scraps of what everything is about.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, I mean, and Tony says, I had a video of your reaction on that scene. Like, the sound that escaped my mouth when
yeah, I apologize. I like looking back, it was so shocking. I was truly hurt. Wait, which one?
When Tara got shot.
Okay, yeah. Well, because it was so like, I mean, with everything going on in the world right now too, in regards to like guns and everything, like that was so shocking to me.
Yeah,
that was shocking. Anyways, yeah, let's get more upbeat.
So, you're next. What is your third favorite season?
Ooh, okay. So, third favorite season, I'm gonna put I know what it is. I'm just like holding out for suspense.
Okay.
I am gonna put season 2. Season 2 is gonna be number 3 for me. I think it was like the start of gag after gag. Even the bad episodes, or like where people perceived it as bad, I had a good time with them. I like those episodes, and I think this is peak hanging out with the gang and going through shit. But like everything with Angelus was so good. Angelus was so harsh in this one, and in this season in particular, like, and I said this from the beginning, like I was very familiar with like the basics of Buffy. Like I knew that it was on the background of my TV growing up, but like never like put everything together. So like I knew the characters of like Angel, Cordelia, Sarah Michelle Gellar was in it, of course, but like this was where I started to really gather like everything and did not know what was going on and what was going to happen. So I was just falling more and more in love with everything. So like, and the Angelus plotline, Miss Calendar getting killed, the Oz and Willow romance, the fight. Ooh, the line where Angel is like, you don't have anybody else. Not Angelus, let me say it. You don't have anybody else. Who's gonna be here? Like, you don't have one. And then she closes her eyes and she says me. I don't know if she like holds it or like she grabs it, but like it was so good.
Yeah.
I think this season really serves so many performances, but at the same time I do understand that it's just not as like it's not as compelling. Like maybe there's some aspects like it loses its pacing a little bit in certain aspects, but everything else, her run down the hallway when she encounters Kendra. Oh my God! It was just so hard.
I
it was
want
so
that
good.
blue coat, and I want to run down a hallway in it. All right, my number 3 is, drum roll please. Season 7. I mean, y'all.
Wow, that is a high placement. I forgot that you still had season 7.
Y'all know that I loved this season. I think that, and I've said it so many times during the individual episode reactions, and I will say it again here. Of all the shows that I have ever watched, I think season 7 did the best of wrapping up a show. I know that there are definitely some things that like were rushed in the season. I
Wait, hold on. Can I just really quickly say that you're gonna see the finale. I don't want to spoil that for you for our reactions, but like I do agree. I think the finale was really epic. Just saying. But I also like the whole thing. You know.
I appreciate that my darling husband, who has his own mic, stole mine to say that. I really don't want to spoil our reactions to the last 2 episodes, but I just think the build up over this entire season, the little references to lots of things throughout the first 6 seasons of the show, just like the way that we were able to grab all of these loose threads, or at least most of them, and pull them together and tie them together with this final season, it's some of the best work that I've seen in a television show of sticking the landing with the final season of the show. I mean, there's so many examples that we can point to of shows that did not do this well, and Buffy did this really, really well. I loved this season a lot, and I don't think that I could justify putting it lower than this.
It is so endearing to me to hear you talk about the show like this, because this all started because we wanted to watch each other's shows that we wanted to watch.
Yeah.
So he really wanted to watch Charmed, and he wanted me to watch Charmed with him, and like I wanted to watch Buffy, and I wanted to watch Buffy together, and like you didn't really want to. It was like no, and I also didn't really want to watch Charmed, and then here we are being fucking obsessed. Also, we have Ariane. Please tell me I said that right. Ariane.
Or it might be Ariana, maybe, but
yeah, let us know. Well, no, I based it up.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Ariane Lane, thank you so much for the super chat. That is so sweet of you, so generous. Thank you. And you say, I've done so many rewatches of Buffy and watched many reactors, but you're the best. You even gave me a new love and appreciation for the characters. Can't wait for your rewatch. Cross his fingers. Well, girl, that's going to take forever.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's very, very kind of you.
Let's go down and just want to make sure that she's okay with. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Ariane. That is so appreciated. It's literally, you guys make it all worth it for us. As long as you guys are enjoying them, you know that we're having a good time. Am I next?
You're next. So you're really announcing both at the same time, because whatever's your number 2 fixes in place whatever is your number 1.
Should I just round off to 2 and 1?
I think that we should do it that way, because then you can
just go
explain
into
your
the
placement.
yeah, that makes sense instead of waiting.
All right.
Okay.
So everyone, drum roll, please. My arms are getting tired.
Okay, number 2 is season 3. I think season 3. Oh my God! Wait. Wow, Mufasa intercepted. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you so much, Mufasa. We love you.
Yes, we do.
And shout out to our members, or welcome back members.
Yes, welcome back to Jimmy Chunga G, the Drusef, TV Adore, and Brooke.
She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment.
Yes, season 3 is going to be number 2 for me. The introduction of Faith, the fucking return of Angel, the just everything that happens in this season. I feel like, I mean, we even just talked about it during the live stream when we were playing the video game. Every single one was a fucking banger. And the twist of Slayer versus Slayer, the Faith versus Buffy fight. Oh my God, it was so crazy drama. The moment where Angel says, Faith says, like, what can I say? I'm the best actor or something like that. And Angel says, second best because we fucking fooled you. Oh my God. And the mayor being such a threat, but also creepy and scary. And just like the school rising up together, the prom where she got her award, and Jonathan who ends up turning into a different person, but right now we appreciate. And then he's like saying something and I'm crying tears. Oh my God. Season 3 is so good. It is, though, stuck in the high school realm of things, but I still love it. I think it was great. I loved our journey into season 3. I think season 3 was so good. And then that leads me into season, my favorite season, my number 1, the one I feel like I talk a lot about is season 5. For one big thing, actually, several actually. I think Buffy looks her best in this season. I think she looks good. Her hair is fucking snatched. Like she's looking good. Her fashion is looking great. We have the magic box that we're fully utilizing. She's truly being an adult, or trying to be, and going through the motions of that. The reveal of Dawn, having a sister, and then the gaslighting of the comments telling us that like she's been around for all this time, and then realizing that she's not even real. She's kind of like a key in that moment where she realizes that like sorry, I'm getting too excited. when she is looking at Joyce and the picture behind her is like fading out, and we realize Dawn is not part of that, because we're putting together like, wait a minute, Willow, everyone's saying that she's been around this whole time. This can't be real. That reveal, Glory, the body being one of the most emotional episodes that we've been through, besides the horrific shock of season 6. I think that episode kind of really shook us to our core in a different way. I think it was just TV history in that. And I wish that I caught it live. I wish I was there when it premiered and people were talking about it. Like, I think that episode was so good. The funeral afterwards. Sorry, I know I'm talking so much about it.
No, it's okay.
But I just love everything about this season. I think it's very tight. I think it has the mission. It doesn't waste any time. It really gets the point. And we have Glory at the end, and that moment where like she's fucked with Tara, and Tara leads us over there, and she's like, what are you doing here? And then Willow pops out of nowhere and fucking fries her brain. Oh my God. So good. So good. Anyways, that's what I have.
Man, how am I gonna compete with that?
I'm sorry. I know we're supposed to discuss it, but I think season 5 is so good, and maybe that'll change. Maybe I'll have like season 3 a little bit better, but I do feel like these characters are fully like getting there. Like, we're no longer in high school. We're like past that, and we're starting to deal with like real shit, and I like that.
All right. My turn. When I tell y'all that I have always known that these two were my top 2 seasons, and in the past week, I have swapped them.
Oh my God.
So many times. If I could tie them, I think that would be my choice.
Oh, wow. But you gotta pick one.
But
There's gotta be one that trumps over the other.
I gotta pick one.
Okay.
And my number 1 is season 3.
Oh!
So
He's just trying to be contrarian. That's
Oh my
why.
God,
He just wants
stop
to.
it.
He wants to
No.
start a fight with me.
No, I literally, I'm not even kidding you. I've been thinking about this all day. And when I first went through last weekend and I was like writing up my notes about the show and like all the themes, the different seasons and like all this stuff, I have like 2 pages of notes summarizing these seasons, talking about the themes, like all the important things.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes.
Shout out to Eric Anderson for becoming a member, Core 4 member.
Yes.
Welcome to the coven.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
Okay, go.
And then I'm racking my brain thinking about this today. Like, does this really feel right? Does this resonate with me? And literally, I stepped out of my car at the pizza shop tonight to pick up dinner, and I
We did
said,
get pizza.
I think I have to swap them and make season 3 my top.
But what made you change it?
So here's my reasoning why.
Okay.
I love both these seasons for everything that you already said. Like, I'll start with season 5 because that's my number 2. The evolution of Willow in this season was top tier. And the moment where she was able to hold her own against Glory, this untouchable literal goddess, and Willow was able to hurt her.
There is a moment in the finale that I just remembered that Buffy gives to specifically Willow that had us in tears. Now that I just remember it. But anyways, go on. You probably will know what that moment is.
And I really loved watching Willow grow and really become a truly powerful witch in this season. And I loved Glory. I think Glory is probably, as a standalone villain, the best villain that we've had in this show. She is so scary, so imposing, so iconic. And from the second that we saw her, we're like, shit, we're in for it with this one. The reveal with Dawn, that when I tell you that both Sergio and I were confused as fuck when we posted our reaction, and everyone in the comments is just like, oh yeah, remember this thing in season 1 when Dawn did this? And like, I loved the season 2 episode 3 when Dawn did this thing. And we're just like, did we wake up in a different reality? Like, are we getting Mandela affected right now?
It's very funny because if you guys don't follow this reactor at all, please do. George Alexander. He actually, I think around the same time, was watching season 5. And he came to our wedding, and we briefly, I think we were both like, we were tipsy because we were drinking, but I think we both were at some point and be like, everyone in the comments is saying this.
So I truly loved this season, but the reason that season 3 is edging out a little bit for me is because, and I've talked about this with my rankings so far, season 3 is so consistent. Like, it is, we had banger after banger after banger after banger of an episode. And I think honestly that of all of the seasons, season 3 probably is the best, like, standalone within the, like, if you just take episode 1 to episode 22 season of this show.
Okay.
You had the buildup of the mayor. You had a good mix of villains going through. You had Angel coming back. You had Faith as this excellent foil to Buffy, and like this evolution of Buffy and her role as a Slayer with like the juxtaposition of Faith and having to figure out that, like, with Kendra, she had to like take her Slayer abilities like a little more seriously. She had to take this role more seriously. But then with Faith, that she realized she can't, like, she has to have that balance. And I ultimately put season 3 up here because as we get towards the end of the season, we have all these great episodes, one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. And you get to, like, Buffy is down for the count and everyone shows up for her. She, like, Angel, even though he dumps her in the sewers, like the day before
Willow picks
prom,
up the pieces.
We still, like, we had the prom where she got recognized for all of the effort that she has put in for the show.
I love it.
And
it's
she
so
got
cute.
that award that Jonathan gave her. and there was just all this recognition from the town. And then at graduation, when she was still the general, like in the army of Sunnydale, but the fact that all the students brought weapons, they all stood up, they all fought alongside her. Some of them died fighting alongside her at graduation. And that everyone just rallied around her so much. And then that we had the reveal of the mayor finally in his final form. I really think that is what put it a little bit past the edge of season 5 for me. And again, y'all, I have somebody mentioned like that Cody's just gonna change his mind like every time that's so true, because these are so close to me, because I can at the same time recognize that the body in season 5 is probably one of the best episodes of this show. As a single episode, and it portrayed death so realistically in a way that I've never seen another show do. And the season finale there with the gift is also a really, really good just like way to end the show. I just also think that like season 3 could have been it could have been a standalone season of its own too. Yeah. And that season 3's ending could have been just an ending to the show. It put it a little bit past the edge for me. But y'all, it was so close. Yeah. So yeah, that's my ranking.
Our music stopped for 2 seconds.
Oh, I honestly think the video is just over.
That was like a 3-hour video. And do we want to restart it?
Yeah, we can.
I don't want to hold on. Give us 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Horror Bandwagon.
Oh yeah, just finished.
We're going to start again. Okay, I think we got it together.
All right.
Oh no, I think that's okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Do you feel good about this?
I feel good about this. I feel confident about this. And yes, I'm happy. So my seasons from first to last, season 3, season 5.
Meaning the best to our least favorite.
Season 3, season 5, season 7, season 6, season 2, then 4, then 1. That feels correct to me today in this moment.
Yeah, I feel good about mine. I think this is this is Sergio. This is who I am. Buffy 5, 3, 2, 2, 6, 4, 1, 7. Yes, I feel good about that. All right, guys, we're gonna call it here. I can't believe we are nearing 3 hours. I'm so sorry. We should have known that we were gonna take a long time, but we really went all for it.
I literally said to Sergio today, I was like, should we plan for something if we finish early?
I know, we were like, we're gonna actually be able to relax before we go to bed, and now it's like, oh my God. I'm so sorry about that, guys. But for those who are here with us from the very beginning, even or at any point, thank you so much. And for contributing and for talking to us and for giving us your thoughts and your feedback. It's been amazing. It's been so fucking awesome.
Yeah. And thank you to Joshy20 for the super chat saying, I agree with the ordering of Cody's top 2 and the ordering of Sergio's bottom 2. Season 3 just nails every single moment, perfectly balances characters.
Thank you so much, Joshy20. Awesome.
When I tell you, and like Sergio said, I wasn't quite sure going into this how much I was gonna like the show.
Yeah.
And I have fallen in love with this show so much. I can see why it has the love and the fandom that it has. And it's just been so great going through this together with you, going through this and seeing all of your reactions every step of the way. Please do not forget, and I'm sure you have not, to tune in over the next 2 days as we watch the last 2 episodes of this show.
Yes.
And y'all,
also,
I can't wait.
Give us your feedback on Buffy week. This was the week where we dedicated every day to something related to Buffy right before the finale. Please let us know if you did enjoy it and you like this content, because we kind of were wanting to do it for Angel and Charmed. Mm-hmm. However, I also realized that people really just want and are excited for the finale reactions. So we apologize for everybody who thinks that we're just trying to wait it out. We truly don't. We just want to celebrate the week, that's all. So please let us know. Also, Kat Vaughn, thank you so much for the super chat. Says y'all will react to the new Buffy show, right?
Absolutely.
We're ready to do it.
All right. catching up on these comments.
Yes. Truly, guys, this has been our life for the past almost 2 years now. It's almost 2 years. I hope this hasn't been too long. I don't know what the average span of people finishing Buffy reactions are, but it's been so rewarding. It's been great seeing you guys, and to the members and to the Patreon members, thank you so much for being there as well. Those who have watched the finale with us or planning to watch it again with us this weekend, thank you so much. Also, remember that at the end of the finale reaction, Patreon members and YouTube members also don't know this. So if you want to know what our next show that we're going to replace Buffy with, stay tuned until the very end of the episode of the finale, and we will release what we're going to be watching next.
All right, so we're getting some love in the chat. I mean, it feels so good to have you guys here with us. We got love this journey with Cody and Sergio and all of you fans. Love your reactions. Love that for you guys, you gave each other's shows a shot.
Yeah.
Rar says, so happy to finally join one of the most passionate fan bases.
That's what I also just love, because like for me, when I was little, I knew of Buffy, I knew it was there, but never like comprehended everything. So now as an adult, I'm like fully in Buffy fandom. I can't wait to fully get into it after we finish Angel season 5.
Annie says, I loved Buffy Week. I wish we had more discussion lives like this.
Aww.
Gabriel Sierra says it was great. Do it for Angel. Yes.
Please, we have to do this with Charmed. It's my favorite show. I know you guys because of your Charmed reactions. Oh, Tony. Well, we definitely want to. I hope this was successful. We want it to be successful. So hopefully we can do it again for Charmed and Angel.
Underdescribed says, no, we enjoy the build up. And Eric Anderson says, love you guys. Well worth the wait for the finale.
Awesome. Yeah, guys, this has been, I mean, let's be real also. This has been a lot of work for us. You have no idea how much we've been trying our freaking best to avoid spoilers. Like, we are trying so very hard because we always want to like give you guys genuine reactions to everything that we see. So like, we have been avoiding so much and staying up late to get these out on time. And so again, so sorry sometimes like this, we're still a one-man editing team, so like I am staying up, I'm getting early trying to get these out as soon as we can for you. So it's been a lot of hard work, but I mean, we say this in the reaction actually in the finale, but like it's been all worth it. I think hanging out with y'all here has been really, really great, and I can't wait to see what Sarah Michelle Gellar has for us coming up.
Yeah, me too.
All right, guys. You are troopers for over. Yeah. Also, thank you so much for the mods in the chat.
Yes.
Thank you so much, mods, and our previous mods who have been looking out for us as well. It's been hard, and we're a reaction channel, so we always have to like avoid spoilers. But like for doing this for the first time for the channel, like a show that like this long and Charmed and Angel, it's been so hard to like avoid it, but I think we're succeeding pretty well.
We were successful. Thank y'all for also being so respectful and not spoiling, but huge, I mean, you said it, I'm going to say it too, huge shout out to our mods, both here and on Patreon, for combing through every comment on every video to make sure that no one was saying something that would even make us start thinking of something spoilery. So
that's another one. Rachel says, wait, so you're saying there's a connection between Ben and Glory? Thank you so much for the memories. Millennials are so happy. All right, guys, we are going to call it a night there. Thank you so much. We love you all. We appreciate you all. For those who are replaying this afterwards, please let us know what your rankings of the seasons are down in the comments. We would love to hear back from you guys, and hopefully you are going to be there for us this weekend as we release the reaction. Remember, 7/21 tomorrow, 7/22 on Saturday. For those who are Charmed fans or Angel fans, they're not going to be released this week. We're going to be releasing them next week. So next week we'll pick back up with Angel season 5 and Charmed season 7 episodes 13 and 14.
And Angel is going to be getting a new day, right?
Oh my God, yes. We were going to put a post about it. We're moving Angel up to Buffy. Instead of Buffy Thursdays, it's going to be now Angel Thursdays.
Yes.
This is mostly just because I kind of want a little bit of breathing room in between the editing days. I realized after a year that doing editing one day after another is a little bit hard. So
Yes. So Angel is going to be on Thursday. Charmed is going to stay on Saturday, but that's going to free it up so that if some big movie comes out that we want to watch and cover,
we can still edit it and get it out on time and do something. But also maybe give me like a day off, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, guys, have a good night. Be well. Treat yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Hydrate yourselves. And remember, y'all are important.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night, y'all. We love you.
Night.